What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? We are back with the final day here of the North American group stages. A lot of teams have a lot on the line. We got 4 more matches to go, and it will be kaput. And then we'll have the semifinals moving on here tomorrow. I'm excited. My name is Mustache Dave, joined with Smash Shouts.
Certainly are, and what an exciting time we have ahead of us. The last day of the group stage. See who can finish up in the points. 12 games total for each team. But if you have missed any of those games, you can catch them on the PUBG Mobile Esports YouTube channel. You should be subscribing to that one over there. We're slightly close to 1 million subscribers, Dave. We need to get over the mark at the PMCO. Yeah, 1 million.
Okay.
So that's going to be a big mark to crack. But if you haven't played PUBG Mobile and you're going to witness the gameplay today, you should definitely get on it. There's lots of new activities to be done. The Daryl Dixon motorcycle is one of my favorites. You can download that on the Google Play Store or the iOS App Store, depending on your device. But yeah, that PUBG Mobile YouTube channel is popping off. There is so much content there to consume, so you should be definitely getting on it.
Smash the plug right there. Doing a great job out here. So I'm looking forward to today. We are going to have Cloud9 in our lobby. They weren't here yesterday.
No, they weren't.
So they weren't able to respond to the memes from Space Station Gaming.
Space Station didn't exactly put up the hottest performance themselves.
They qualified though. For the most part, they're pretty safe.
They're pretty safe.
Yeah.
Speaking of safe, here's the groups. We started off 32 teams. 4 groups of 8, and from there we drop 8 teams. That will be today that we drop those 8 teams too. We move on to Group E, F, and G. They are the semi-finals. 24 matches played there. That will decide our top 16 teams that progress to the regional finals. We play 10 games, and then we find out who goes to Malaysia.
And here's the point structure. Tried and true, 20 points for that first place, 14 points for the second place, 10 points for third place, 8 points for fourth place. It goes down from there. And then we give you a consolation prize just for showing on up. You get 1 point if you do get into that 11th through 16th position. Not something these teams want to get today, as we only have 4 more games to go. And then 1 point per kill. So definitely lots of points out there, you know,
a lot of
up
points
for the taking.
Yeah, certainly are. Those kill points are super valuable too. You get a big chicken dinner and a small chicken dinner, the difference is massive. These were the teams you were talking about earlier. We've got Cloud9 and Pittsburgh Knights in there. They're the 2 that stand out to me. Who are you playing with today? Who's your boys?
I'm looking, I believe, what was it, Ignite? Where are they from? Mexico we were talking about? I need to get the confirmation later.
We got a few Mexican teams.
Yeah, I got a few representing down there. And then GRUNTo Esports, I know they're on the 3rd page leaderboard. So I'm wondering if they can come in here today, try something new, maybe hot drop a couple teams, spoil a couple dreams. And that's it. I mean, Cream Sports, there's a bunch of teams. I'm just a fan of everybody right here.
I want to see Tribe push themselves up into the top 8 today. They're sitting about 9th, 10th-ish, around that area, 11th maybe, and I want to see them push up. They're a solid team, and I think they could be doing a little bit better for themselves.
So let's go check out the overall standings as of right now. Remember, we still have today's matches, so at the end of the day, all the teams will have even 12, but right now, we're going to be looking at the Pittsburgh Knights. They are playing in today's matches. Sitting in 5th place, Cloud9 playing in today's matches as well, sitting in 6th place.
Yeah, so a couple of bigger names sitting middle of this little top 8 here. Infinex Gaming, the dominant team, 231 points they posted up from their 12 games. ATP Gold from Canada, actually. They came out with 154 points. That's pretty solid from them. Tempo Storm were the big winners of yesterday. They got double chicken dinner on the day.
Back to back.
Yeah, back to back. In our middle of section of the day, I believe they got second and third games. They got those chicken dinners out. So that's a pretty decent way.
Pretty good stuff.
Wildcard up there too. Space Station Gaming, lots of talk, but they've managed to secure themselves. So there is Tribe Gaming in 10th.
Yeah, I mean, Space Station Gaming, they did the walk. You know, they did the talk. They did the walk. So I can't hate on them. I remember 3 days ago we had Tribe Gaming. They were sitting in top 5. They were watching their lead slowly slip away. Just to reiterate, though, we only need to be out of that bottom 8, right? So that's the only prize here. It's not like there's anything else besides bragging rights. So the main objective here, you don't want to be all the way down here at the bottom. If you are, you're going to have quite the mission to accomplish here today. Simplicity is going to be one of these squads that will be trying their heart out. Ambush, and then Cream Esports. So a lot of our teams at the bottom of the leaderboards are actually playing today. So we should see some sweaty hands.
Yeah, you see this whole page. All full of teams that have to play today. They're going to have their opportunity to progress up the leaderboard. After today, though, we're going to have our top 24 teams. And what we'll do is we'll reseed them into 3 groups of 8. That will be groups E, F, and G. And then we'll play those 3 teams will rotate. They'll play each other twice, and that's how the semifinals are going to play out. These are our
for
kill
16
leaders.
matches, too.
Yeah, 16 matches for each team.
So looking at the kill leaders, all these teams, they're done. They're done for the day.
They're done.
They're done.
It's going to be up to the Knights. I want to see Jagger get back on that board.
Jagger the
My
fragger.
boy Jagger.
Yeah.
He's going to get up there today.
It's going to be a challenge. I mean, the most kills right now, 32, and the least 24. So not exactly sure where Jagger's sitting. I'm sure we'll see them pop off today and possibly breach on up into here. I mean, it's definitely, you know, I keep talking about bragging rights, but I feel like that's one of the main objectives of group stages besides just qualifying for the next stage. Like,
yeah,
you want to be able to tell your friends, your family, and even your competition, like, where were you guys during group stages?
Yeah.
Like, I was fragging out, you were back there just watching, like, what happened?
Nico put up a little tweet, you know, with Tempo Storm coming in second place at the moment in the groups. He was like, you know, look, we're in second place right now. This is really good. Good
Start
stuff.
flexing. Once when you're in second place. Yeah, a little bit of flexing.
Might lose that second place today, though, Nico, so you got to watch out. And some of these teams, Pittsburgh Knights and Cloud9, could come for your spot. But after 12 games, Tempo Storm, they had a fantastic day yesterday. So he should flex out all he wants because they've had an absolutely monstrous run on these online tournaments. And even at ESL 1 New York as well. So into Erangel first map. Dave, thoughts on Erangel?
Let's go. I mean, I believe we're going to have 2 more Erangels here today to close things out. Tried and true, you know, all the players definitely comfortable with this. All the teams seem to have pretty safe drop locations. Oh, yeah, okay. Let's figure out who's doing these.
Well, you can see the bottom left.
Yeah, Cream right here.
Cream are painting the plane at the moment.
So it's Cream with this. So it's not the Let's Rock. So that Let's Rock was definitely in Group D.
Yeah, I think that Group D definitely had the Let's Rock.
So here's the plane. It's going to be all the way up there in the north, going straight across. Team should be able to easily fly. Oh, I gotta tell you something. Remember the Vikendi circle all the way to the north?
Yeah, the really rude one.
We had it last night as well.
Oh, you got another one?
Same exact thing.
Same exact circle.
Same exact circle. I've never seen it before, but now I'm seeing it every single day.
It's doubling up.
It's doubling up. So talking about crazy circles, Millie, you think we might be getting Millie?
Well, the teams will be really disappointed if it's a Millie because the plane is so far away. Those teams that do loot on the military island are going to have to, or the base, are going to have to probably use some cars. They'll probably land around just short of Milto or at Milto and have to get on those Darcias and the buggies and get across the road. Or you can choose to swim if you do choose the fitness. Get your shoulders nice and big and strong.
That Michael Phelps.
Yep, Michael Phelps. Great
Shout out to Michael Phelps. So looking at Cream Esports, they're going all the way up there around that Stalber area, Kameshki area. They're going to be taking their time to, you know, get as much loot as possible. And they need as much time that they can kind of conjure up right now because they're in 22nd place. Yes, they are safe.
Oh, look at this action breaking out. There's already some car action as the Benny Hill theme is playing loud and proud right now as we have one of the teams at getting cars. There's actually 2 teams in cars and they're just chasing each other around at the moment.
This is the Unnamed right here.
Yeah,
Looks like they're going to be chasing down.
They got one.
Ran. Going to be taking down SWY.
What a way to start the day. A car chase already?
And then, we also see GRUNTo over here. Remember, GRUNTo's all the way down there at the bottom. So maybe this is what they needed to kind of change things up and get involved early on.
Oh, that's one of the Pittsburgh Knights. That's Sam that's already been knocked and thirsted as well by F2K. So not a great start for the Knights as they're trying to progress themselves up into that second place spot. Probably won't be able to catch the leaders, but could give it a good shot.
So it looks like the Unnamed, we're going to be peeling off this. Maybe, you know, getting those vehicles like you mentioned to try to reposition early on instead of later on. So I do like the call, but my goodness, the early skirmishes for these vehicles.
Oh, there's more action as we see jump on board, and that's actually just another knock, and it's early. So many individuals getting picked off right at the moment. More kills go the way of the early droppers.
St. Legends.
St. Legends, yeah. They're a team that desperately needs points too, St. Legends. So they can need to get themselves off the bottom of the pops.
This is Granja Del Gaming facing up against GRUNTo with only 2. Granja Del Gaming, you know, they're from Mexico. It is hot during this time of year. So hopefully they got their fans blowing. But they already lost 2 members of their squad. So it's actually going to allow this GRUNTo battle to kind of be even for now, a 2v2.
Yeah, 2v2. GRUNTo only getting 2 players into the lobby, unfortunately. Maybe had a few players sleep in.
they're going to be.
It actually happened to me in a tournament once.
Oh yeah,
as a player.
You slept in?
No. One of my teammates slept in. It was a disaster. It was really rough.
Did you win?
We ended up coming second in that tournament.
Oh, with the teammate sleeping.
Yeah, we had the sub in, and
that's raw skill.
Stuff.
Oh, so you got a sub. So.
Yeah, we did get a sub in.
All right, well, it doesn't look like GRUNTo's going to be getting, maybe moving forward, hopefully GRUNTo can get a sub. I mean, today's an important day for that team.
Certainly
but
is.
Granja, PMCO Gaming, they're going to be bombing out of here, trying to get into these compounds, secure some loot, secure some cover, some meds, some armor, and maybe take the fight back to GRUNTo.
Yeah, well, now we got the action in Georgia Pole. That is the Simplicity boys up there looting. The circle did pop, and it is an eastern circle, which is kind of rare because we've been seeing a lot of western circles at the fall split of the PMCO. So having some eastern circles is quite a nice change of pace, as this is the boys out in Novo, just hanging out, looting, doing all that good stuff. It's probably boats for them to rotate up if they do need to. Novo is just inside the circle, just inside clipping it. So there's not a lot to stay there. On board with Tribe now. That's one of the teams that I want to see move up today. I want to see them get back to their form, break into that top 5, finish off strong.
Yep, 10th place.
Bit of confidence.
Yep. 10th place right now with 45 kills and 71 placement points. So you can kind of get a feeling what they tend to play, their play style, right? They like to get those placement points over kills, but maybe we'll see that kind of balance out here today.
There's a lot of cream gamers inside the one you has. No skin as well, so needs to start leveling his battle passes or his royale passes.
I have been liking the aggression that we've been seeing from Cream these past couple of days. I mean, they've definitely been showing up. It's only a matter of them being able to complete, because they would pull up on a couple of compounds and things would just fall apart. Maybe it's a team communication issue. I'm not sure, but hopefully with today being the last day, they sorted some things out and we'll see them frag out.
Oh, hopefully we do. Hopefully we do see them frag out. It only takes one of those good games, you know, one of those games where you're chasing kills and all of a sudden something clicks and you're going from compound to compound, knocking people out, not losing too many members. This is the St. Legends guys. They are dominating the military base loot at the moment. Not the most meds available. They haven't got any first aid kits on that player, but I'm sure they'll find them eventually. As this is Cream finally finding some cars to split out in, because you don't want to be moving in one unmarked UAS.
Looks like Cream, you know, they are in the first circle. Looks like they might be heading down there to that Lapopka area, maybe that mansion, to get some loot, because looking right now, they got some meds, they got a couple bullets, a couple guns, but I don't know what their armor's looking like.
Got a car.
It's okay, you know.
Got 4 cars now, actually.
Got 4 cars, so they're probably going to be looking to camp. We saw St. Legends earlier. You mentioned they're in the military island. They should have some time to loot because the first circle is not too far from them.
No.
But it's going to be a challenge if this circle continues to shift north for that squad.
Certainly will be. You'd almost rule out a military island ending, as there's only a slither in. Milta Power still in play, Lipovka still in play. There is a little bit of water on that eastern coast, but you will get ruled out eventually. So it could be good for a Milta finish here. Yasnaya still in the northern side of the circle. I actually like the Yasnaya fields a lot, especially the endings. They can get very nice in there. Lots of teams just rotating into the circles at the moment. They're not too much. There was actually a team that dropped up at Zaki, one of your favorite towns. So they've taken notice of the casts and definitely found some Zaki loot. They might have got forced out of North George by one of the teams that's found themselves up there. I believe Simplicity went up there, actually.
So let's talk about this, Ben.
Yep.
We got a couple predictions in the chat right now.
What do we got?
And a lot of them are kind of siding with you with Tribe Gaming. Just
Tribe
spamming those
Tribe
emotes.
Gamers,
Yep. The Tribe gang all in the chat right now. They're saying Tribe is going to frag out here today. They're definitely going to breach that top 5. And we got a couple Pittsburgh Knights fans as well, but the majority right now, Tribe Gaming. So we'll try to pay attention to Tribe, see how they fare throughout this game. Looks like with Circle 1, they are going to be in the center. Looks like they did find themselves some type of cover for the time being. Hopefully we'll see some action and fragging coming out from them moving forward.
Yeah, no, definitely Tribe. One of the teams to watch out for. They are tremendously skilled, and Pittsburgh Knights too, though. You mentioned the fans in there. Unfortunately, they lost Sam early on, so he'll be taking a bit of a break. Maybe he'll be in the chat, chatting to the viewers.
Yep. So, Sam, let us know how you died, by the way. We caught it on the kill feed.
You got hit by a shotgun.
Shotgun to the face.
Not the most pretty way to go out.
Brutal.
Very brutal.
Very brutal.
These are the Simplicity guys. They're rotating in now. Blues at their back. They were coming from North Georgia Pole, so have a little bit of a distance to go. There was the 6 angry men up at Zaki, so they've got the furthest.
Yep. Simplicity also with a 2-2 split, so they got Irish leading the charge, trying to cross the bridges near Rosshawk, with Russell in the backhand side, still in North George Pool. Looks like 6 a.m. They are going to be rotating all the way into North. Luckily for them, there's no one up there.
Certainly isn't. They'll eventually have to cross over that Rosshawk inlet as well, but nobody's guarding it at the moment, so I have a free loot rotation in. Saw Cream in the god spot, essentially, the big warehouse. It's quite hard to get out of, though, if there are teams surrounding you, because there is that open field play, basically. So you do struggle to get out. But once you're in there, and if the circle ends up in there, it's quite a nice spot to be in. It is an western shift, sorry. Look at that.
Okay, not too bad. Just a moment ago, we were checking out ABADDON, all right?
Yeah,
couple squads in his lobby. That squad in particular from the DR, Dominican Republic.
Oh, yeah.
Nice. We were talking about mojitos yesterday.
Yeah.
Pretty sure mojitos are, yeah, they might be a little more tastier in the DR compared to Miami.
Oh, well.
Like if I'm comparing them, yeah.
Certainly better than an Australian one, then.
Oh, you know what? Steve didn't know what a shoey was.
He didn't know what a shoey was?
No. You need to tell him what a shoey is after today.
Yeah,
Steve's from Wildcard, just in case.
Wildcard caster?
Yeah,
lovely bloke.
Caster, lovely guy. Doesn't know what a shoey is. We'll teach him what it is. But we're over here with Tribe. Looks like they did rotate. They're going to be sticking with that northern center position. They are able to get this.
There you go, Lucifer.
Compound for free. Yep, Lucifer is going to get up on the high ground right here, use their scope to try to spot out some enemies.
Yeah, we spot out the apartments at the moment, just checking around. Nothing at school either. Big AWM in this crate, though. That is a very fun and satisfying gun to use. Sound on it, if it's silenced, is beautiful. Even if it's unsilenced, let's have this loud boom. Also,
music to our ears.
It is music to our ears, especially it's not used that much. The sniper rifles in PUBG Mobile, the spray control is just so. Hey, this is a sniper rifle that is used a fair bit. The VSS, one of our favorite weapons.
I think we both can agree that we love it every time.
I love seeing players on the flank. Sixless, I believe, he gets on the flank a lot with that VSS and really makes it work.
Now, you brought up Sixless. If you can recall that one play with the VSS, remember it was like 3-1 split? I was actually speaking with Sixless. He said that was a mistake. Like, they got separated.
Really?
Yeah, we were over here under the impression that was intentional because it was working out so well. But that just goes to show how when you get into these situations that aren't favorable, how you handle them. And Sixless pulled it off right there with the VSS.
That's one of the marks of like one of the great teams or good teams is making the best out of a bad situation. And Sixless didn't mean to do that. It just made himself look good by doing it because it did work out pretty well. Eventually he did go down, but unfortunately, if it was a mistake, it wasn't the worst mistake.
Yeah, no, I mean, we
thought it was much worse.
Thought it was like a 200 IQ play.
I mean, theoretically, it makes sense.
It made sense,
kinda,
yeah. If you can recall that fight, if you're in the chat right now, it's pretty good. So
another VSS actually here.
Another VSS. James going to be peeking over here into his window, trying to get some information.
I believe that's the guys from Ambush with that VSS, just hanging out. And AVX also have themselves one. He's got the extended mag on the VSS though.
Ooh,
20
so
in the clip.
You're going to be spraying. Yeah, you're going to be spraying with that gyro going on here. So right now things are kind of quiet. A lot of teams, you know, they are close to each other, but the circle is fairly large. Most of the squads are going to be in the circle. We got a couple teams still trying to get here, such as St. Legends, but they're going to be pulling up here in just a moment. Next circle is going to shift very shortly.
It looks like everyone's gotten in pretty safely, so that's good to see. You don't like to see teams go out early feeling a bit unlucky. You'd like to see them have a good shot, get all looted up, and have a nice fair fight. Lucifer's gotten off the roof. Parents told him off.
Supposedly Tribe's going to frag out this game.
Well, I hope so.
So they're setting up right now. They're going to be around the edge of the next circle.
Yeah.
They might be able to gatekeep a couple members from Simplicity and 6 Angry Men. We'll have to find out as they continue to push forward.
Looks like they might send it. You can't get through there, mate.
Lucifer. Did we just see Lucifer try to fit the US?
Yeah, you can't get through there, mate. In the Darcy, you could. You saw his teammate go through, but
he was a little jealous. You
a little jealous. He was like, I'm not that big. Come on.
Gotta hit this slim fast, Lucifer.
Yeah,
get up in there with the US.
Shave the sides off.
Shave the sides off. The side panels. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Tires were too chunky.
Tires are too chunky.
chunky tires. Here's your boy Jagger the Fragger.
Yeah, he's up in the high ground now, in the window, peeking out. He's got the M24, I believe that is, equipped with him. Or actually, he might have taken that AWM.
Taking some shots over here. Looks like they're going to have that squad pinned down for the time being. Tribe Gaming, they didn't choose to camp the edge. They actually sent it a little further in.
Yeah, they did. I believe the Unnamed just picked up a few kills as well. As the team start to rotate in through this circle, the sprays do come out. F2K are in a really rough position as well. So hopefully for them, they can get into the next circle and make it out. St. Legends are getting aggressed upon as well, so it's not great stuff for them. As they're trading back and forth with these knocks, but they're losing out in the engagement, you'd say.
Diego.
Diego needs to get up there. One of the St. Legends guys.
Oh.
Don't want to be next to exploding cars, Dave.
Yep. The Unnamed right there are going to be claiming another death underneath their belt here. They've been pretty aggressive all game long. We saw them very early on get into that skirmish amongst those vehicles. The two members from GRUNTo Esports, not what you want to see. Taken down and out, eliminated here in this game. They will have 3 more games to go, so best of luck to that squad.
Yeah, 3 more games, so still time to turn it around for them. But this is F2K getting knocked around by the side of the St. Legends. They need points desperately, both these teams. I believe that St. Legends need a little bit more. St. Legends have only lost 1 player. Team Unnamed are third partying on this engagement. They are aiming up the hill, so the sightlines aren't too hot. They might send it up there actually, knowing that there has been multiple knocks on the side of St. Legends and F2K. They might send it up there, and they have. They've got one Darcia on the move. Might need another mate. Raven's going to come up and try and confirm this.
Yeah, you got to confirm it. Yeah. I mean, I feel like they got the knock and
quite a while ago. But
yeah, Diego was like crawling behind the vehicle, just like, oh, he ain't going to get me, he ain't going to get me. And then, you know, Raven just like, okay, I had it with this. We got to go get the kills because right now, everything matters. 1 point, certainly. Especially for the Unnamed, they need every point they can gather right now.
Certainly can. At that point, if you're halfway through as we see a player bleed out, that was F2K's player. They're only down to the 1 man alive actually at the moment, so they need to be careful. If you hit that halfway mark when you're bleeding out in your first res, for me, I'm screaming to my teammates.
Safe res.
No, yeah, safe res. Nobody's coming for me. Safe res. Like, well, we're fine, boys. Who isn't fine is the ABADDON guys as they're rotating through crosshairs. Raven's been one of the sharper members for the Unnamed, so hopefully we can see him in action throughout the whole day. For his sake anyway. The 5 kills actually for St. Legends, despite
having
losing
only 2 members.
Yeah, and they've also so early on in the game to get 5 kills.
Grego and Diego, the duo.
Yep.
Going to be the ones that are down. Here's C9. We haven't really seen much from them.
Quiet.
Right now. Yep, been very quiet. They are going to be rotating with 4 vehicles right now, pulling up into the west. They will need to be careful because Cream, Esports, and the ABADDON crew are going to be chilling over there. Percocets, catching the air. Here we are. We see a overview. Looks like Cloud9 might be pulling up onto the Unnamed, or at least close behind them, possibly trying to backstab
one of the Tribe players has been knocked in the feed, so that's Lucifer going down. Hopefully they can get him up, as they have started a fight onto Cream and a whole bunch of other teams that are in the mix. Actually, it was Raven onto Cream. Tribe are onto Simplicity. Simplicity are hurting a bit from that, so Tribe are starting to answer back. Hopefully for their sake they can get Lucifer up, because he's quite a star player himself. As this is the VSS squad, Micro. He does have one on his back, but now he's using the M4, spraying the cars as they do come in. F2K, that last player, is still causing trouble for teams. As we start to get into the mid-game, Dave.
Yep. This team right here, we've been occupying this little dip for some time. Hopefully they'll be able to get the revive onto Killer. They are going to be right on the edge, so they are going to need to come up with some type of game plan, possibly use these vehicles as cover, build their own fort, one would say, as they do push forward. We still got 15 teams remaining here, 43 alive in total. Things are going to get hectic here as the circle continues to shrink.
Yeah, saw Jagger in the kill feed too. He's doing his best with that sniper rifle. Tribe are getting aggressed upon now. This is Ignite. Yeah, they're taking a fight with Tribe and losing it at the moment, it seems. Tribe pushing up. They did lose Lucifer, but they're still pretty strong as a 3-man group. This is Memo on board with him. He's already claimed himself 1 kill. He's just taking the time to pop an energy drink, as it looks like they managed to confirm that player on the flank. So they're a bit of a reset now. Simplicity actually went out. I believe that was crossfire there, as this is a big nade going in. Is it going to pop on the players? No, it looks like it's just just smoke.
Yeah, Ignite smoking it up over here, trying to block the sight lines, get the revives, survive just a little longer. It looks like Tribe's trying to get aggressive. They're going to be also using smokes to possibly get a little closer. We did lose Lucifer along the way. Not sure how that happened. Maybe got stuck between two walls in that US. We'll have to check in with Lucifer later on. But it looks like the squad will be pushing up, sharing this loot for the time being. And I wouldn't doubt it if they want to clear the Ignite members out here.
Yeah, it's really pretty quiet. The player on the rock has managed to get the headshot. That's going to trade out. Sigurd is in a rough position too. He's not under a lot of cover. The smokes are coming out. Tribe with the blue at their back. Need to be wary.
Position is so strong right here on top of this rock.
It's fantastically strong as the knocks do come out. That's actually a double knock. So the revives are coming in. There could be a third-party engagement here too. The side of ABADDON are hearing these shots and they're hungry to get involved. Oh, this is Ambush actually getting involved. This is incredibly difficult now for Ignite as two of their players have been knocked and they are surrounded by squads. Memo is taking an aggressive angle. He's moving around to the north of the fight, trying to find any sort of angle, but it looks like he's just moving around.
Yeah, I mean, you get the knocks, you want to get the flushes, right? You don't want to get the kill stolen from some random third party. So
speaking of third parties, look at that.
We'll have to pay attention to that as the Tribe, they're going to be rotating vehicles. Here's the Unnamed pulling up over here, still racking up kills, 7 kills, 4 members alive, as we see Ambush eliminated in 14th position.
Yeah, Ambush with a squad that were third partying onto the back of Ignite, so Ignite pretty happy that the Unnamed cleaned them up, although the Unnamed aren't letting him go scot free. Oh no, we could see, oh, okay, no, he's only taken about 1 damage from that fall. Thought it was going to be, how are they not taking that fall damage? That is absurd. Either way, they are still quite healthy, the Unnamed, and as you said, now up to 8 kills, so they're probably, well, you would say they're definitely leading the kills at the moment. And 4 alive too, they're in a decent position to make a big game of it at the start of the day. And you were saying before, they definitely need it.
So looking at Tribe, they're kind of getting pinched out here between Ignite and B2W. They were looking in a pretty favorable position earlier on, but they're going to need to pick a fight as we only have Memo alive, creeping and crawling, the snake in the grass, attempting to smoke, attempting to crawl, attempting to survive and salvage whatever type of placement points we can have, because Tribe, only 2 kills so far, not something you want to see if you're a Tribe fan.
No, Raven, who's been active early, is going to finish off F2K Gaming. This is more kills for the Unnamed as they hit the double digits with still 11 teams remaining and 29 alive. So they're off to an absolutely fantastic start. Bucky's got himself 4.
Bucky with 4.
Yeah, he's doing incredibly well.
And look at their position. They have these deflates. They have the ridges to work with. The edge is theirs right now. They can pick and choose when they want to push forward. There's nothing that's going to contest them, as the majority of the teams are on the opposite end of the map right here.
They are. Cream goes out into 12th. Unfortunate for them. They need the points, as Perks says, has actually been knocked as well. So Cloud9 are still in the mix. They just have been very quiet so far.
Go for that late game.
They are, as Uneven gets knocked as well. So that's 2 players from Cloud9 now on the deck. We're getting very close. Shadow
hears this. Shadow hears this. Getting ready. These 2 players are about to Eskimo kiss with each other's noses. What? Shadow's going to be getting caught off guard right there.
It's Ignite.
It pulling up at just the wrong time, and Ignite going to be flushing out another turd.
Yeah, down the dunny you go, mate. Unfortunately for you, drop out. ABADDON did fall as well around about the same time, so we're now down into our top 10 teams. AVX have found themselves there, so that's fantastic work from them. This is Team Unknown just wrecking this lobby at the moment. They are on fire. Hit double digits. One of their players does get a bit greedy, takes a nap. See lots of teams.
The support coming out though. The revive coming out using the Dossier as cover. Very strategical revive here. I'm really liking this from the Unnamed.
Yeah, Bucky is on the defense and the attack. I'm sure there's something that could be said about that. As
Memo's still alive.
Well, Memo's still alive, but also the 6 Angry Men, who are a team of them struggling as well, they're alive too, and they're starting
to have
a
crate. They're about to pull up onto Cloud9, so we'll have to pay attention to the kill feed. Possibly pop over there in just a moment, but we're going to be getting an aerial view right here as Cloud9. They're going to be fragging out the kill feed.
That's Tribe gone. Memo's been found as 6 AM and Tribe are going at it. 6 AM and Cloud9 are going at it. Cloud9 are only down to a few members. They were at 3 and one just got knocked, so math says maybe that's 2, but they looks like they're getting the upper hand of that engagement.
And we see, we see in the mini map, the next circle, that fight with Cloud9. they're not in the new zone. So they're going to have to push across this open field, try to come up with some type of game plan. Who is in the new zone? Pittsburgh Knights and ABX.
Pittsburgh Knights, Vigilante getting in onto Cloud9 as Cloud9 have eliminated the 6 Angry Men. So unfortunately for 6 Angry Men, they're going to get some placement points, but not enough to really write home about as Raven takes it.
Oh, Bucky straight crashing right here. Pull up, pull up. Going to be getting another kill for the Unnamed. They are so aggressive right now. They might be able to have enough time to get Raven up.
St. Legends have taken fall into 7th place as we see the sprays come out from the last Ignite player. Well, there's one more around somewhere, but he's done fallen.
Trying to spray. Yep, trying to spray.
Bucky's got himself up to...
They're spotted. Saw that shot right at the tree right above him.
That might actually be Jagger somewhere across the map because he did have that M24 earlier on in the game, was doing big work with it. So watch out.
Big boy gun. Big boy gun doing big work out here.
So look for that. It's Pittsburgh Knights still at 3 up. Unnamed managed to retain their full squad. Cloud9 have only got 1.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Hate to see it. Feels bad. Uneven out there. We can see him in the distance.
Oh, he's
taking a little bit of blue damage for just a moment, but look who Uneven is between. The one team in this lobby, in this game that you do not want to find yourself fighting, the Unnamed. They have been phenomenal this game. Their confidence level is just boosted off of the Richter scale, and there goes the Uneven from Cloud9. Cloud9 going to be eliminated right here in 6th place.
Yeah, they didn't get too many kills to write home about either, so the Unnamed continue their dominance. This Ignite player does manage to fall. This is 15 kills with 12 alive for the Unnamed. And it's spread pretty evenly too. Pittsburgh Knights might have something to say about it because they are still in a decent position and have a lot to work with. Still got a lot of nades to come out. And still got 3 players alive. B2W are the solo snake in the lobby. They are actually close to Unnamed, so if Unnamed can claim them, that's 16 and we're on our way to 20.
I mean, looking at the stats from the Unnamed, all right, coming into this game, 14th spot. They had 37 kills, 58 placement. So they almost got 20 kills this game alone. Almost.
That's heavily favored towards the placement, but you've seen that no strangers to getting in a gunfight. So I wonder if this is a tactic change from them now that they've had a bit of time. They didn't play yesterday, I believe, so maybe they had a bit of time to watch the games and figure out
rethink their strategy.
Yeah, exactly. Bucky seems to be on a tear today. He's on another level. Certainly haven't seen dominance out of him like this just yet, as the Pittsburgh Knights are now putting hurt into Unnamed. 2 players on the deck for them. 2 players on the deck for the AVX guys as well. 1 gets confirmed out by Raven, so they're down to 3. Playzone gets another. So AVX, all of a sudden, half their squad's just gone by the wayside.
Yeah, Bucky bucking their horns out here on this match, showing their dominance, their gun play right here. Pittsburgh Knights, they will have this compound with a little half rock wall to work with for cover.
Top 3 killers in the lobby at the moment in this map are all players from the Unnamed, and they're adding to that too. Raven, yeah, and they're 4 of the top 5. Yeah. 4 of the top 5.
Micro TT is going to be creeping and crawling over here, trying to survive the last remaining member for AVX. I don't know if Pittsburgh Knights spot him. Micro TT does have
he had a VSS,
VSS, so.
But the Pittsburgh Knights are in the most dominant position. They've got 3 alive. They still have lots of cover.
They have cover.
And
Raven just went out to his zone.
So that's actually, that's them done. The Unnamed, they end up going out. So it is the Knights that will walk away with the first chicken dinner of the day. It wasn't a big one, but they played patiently and were rewarded in the end. 5 kills for Vigilante, so well done for you, sir. AVX go out in second. The big team, though, the one that we want to highlight, is the Unnamed. They ended up walking away with a plethora of kills.
6 kills, 6 for Bucky alone. But yeah, the Knights, I mean,
18 kills.
They got kills. They got kills, right? Vigilante, like you mentioned, 5 kills. But placement definitely, positioning that is, definitely helping them with this chicken dinner at the end. They had such good cover that they just kind of looked over their little wall and they were able to take out and pin down those other squads that only had trees to work with.
Yeah, they were able to get nice lines of sight onto AVX and Unnamed. Unnamed had to be very careful peeking AVX on the low ground. So that forced them into a little bit of a bad spot. Unlucky for the Unnamed, as they did have an 18 kill performance in the first game of the day, so they'll be very pleased with that, but they would have also liked to walk home with the chicken dinner as well. This was the game that was. We saw early car shenanigans, Dave, which we don't often see, but there was players getting chased around, run around.
Some Benny Hill action you mentioned. Some pull-ups very early on.
Yeah, St. Legends were pulling up. as well as getting pulled up upon. This was the Unnamed starting off their kill tally.
F's in the chat for Diego right there. Trying to just crawl, trying to wiggle, just to waste the Unnamed time just a little bit, and doing just that. But the Unnamed, every time we kind of panned on over to them, they're in some type of engagement one after another. So they didn't really have any downtime to really work with. They were just non-stop, fight after fight after fight. And that's how we saw them get so many kills. Yeah, this just goes to prove my point. Every single time they saw an enemy out there, they got into a vehicle, they crashed it, they tried to clean it up as quickly as possible.
Certainly did. They were very aggressive and it paid off. Sometimes it does pay off, sometimes you crash a compound and that's the end of your day. But for the Unnamed today, it paid off in spades. They collected 18 kills on their way to 3rd place. So that's 28 points in the bank for them. That's a hefty haul.
I mean, that's what we were talking about coming into today. The Unnamed, yeah, they're not the top, they're not the bottom either, but since today's the last day, there's nothing to lose for some of these teams that you might as well pull up as much as possible, demonstrate your raw talent, your raw gun skills, and put on a show for us. Well, let's go check out the leaderboard. Let's see exactly where the Unnamed finds themselves. 18 kills. They're going to be in 2nd place, actually. Pittsburgh Knights going to get the chicken dinner with 9 kills, 20 placement points. My goodness.
They're only 1 point behind. They finished in 3rd on placement, but they're only 1 point behind the chicken dinner winners just because of the sheer volume of kills they got. Cloud9 and 6 Angry Men round out the bottom of the 8 for this game. St. Legends got themselves some much needed points as well. Teams like Ignite, 6 Angry Men, St. Legends, B2W, all needed points desperately coming in today. Even AVX needed a few. So this is some of the bottom teams starting to move up. It's good to see. Unfortunately, Triumph didn't have the game that they would have wanted. We'll find them on the 2nd page of things to go.
Cloud9, 7th place there. Only 2 kills, 6 placement points.
It's pretty rare.
I mean, is it though? Because last time they played as well, they were pretty passive and they didn't pop off like you promised. Because I remember I came into here and you're like, oh, Cloud9, Cloud9, Cloud9. You got to watch them. They're going to be getting like 100 points a day. But what happened? What's going on?
You've cursed them. They had
I cursed them? You're the one that told me they were getting 100 points a day.
They had 94 points on their first day of play.
Yeah.
And since then, they've been pretty quiet.
What's going on?
Coincidence is Dave has been on the broadcast since the Cloud9 started falling off. So maybe they've been a bit distracted.
Don't be blaming this on me. Don't be blaming this on me.
They could have it open on the 2nd screen and just be distracted by you.
Maybe.
Could have it on their
Maybe it's the mustache. But here's the overall. They're still going to be in 6th place, so they're not going to need to worry too much. The Knights are going to be bumping on up into that 3rd place position after that game. If you are 8 DP from Canada, you're going to be feeling a little bad losing your spot right there. But like we said, bottom 8 is where you got to worry about.
Yeah, you've got to stay out of the bottom 8. That's essentially it. As these teams are all pretty safe, you'd expect Space Station to get pushed off this sheet eventually by Team Tribe today if they manage to get their stuff together. The Unnamed have moved up a long way. They are now on top of Tribe Gaming. There's only those 2 teams to play today, so the Unnamed and Tribe will be in a little bit of a race to see who can secure top 8 positions for the end of the day. Method actually in 16th place, which is nice to see, as they had a really slow start to the tournament, but they've been
before yesterday they were like in 32nd place.
Yeah, they were
right.
They were
in one day they shot up to 16th place. So it just goes to show you how if you're all the way down the bottom, there's definitely hope in one day. When it comes to these teams in this lobby today, though, if you have a rough first game, it's just going to make the next 3 games even more of a challenge.
So Simplicity had a rough game to start, and they've been overtaken by AVX. These are the teams that are in danger at the moment. If you played 12 games on this board, you are stressing a little bit, especially version 2, Savage Hearts. They're going to be praying that
they're sweating bullets.
Teams, they're sweating
version
bullets
2, on the 23rd place there. They're going to be sweating bullets.
So these are the teams so far that will be eliminated as standings are now, but there are 3 games or 2 games to play for some of these teams. Which is, or 3 games to play for all of these teams.
All these teams are in our lobby.
They're in our lobby, so all these teams will be vying to get out of this Elimination Nation, which finds themselves in the bottom 8 there.
Elimination Nation. I actually like that our lobby today has the majority of the bottom teams because I believe that's why we saw these early pull-ups, these early contesteds for the vehicles, because these teams are getting desperate and they're willing to do whatever it takes to outpace their opponents.
When that happens, we get to see some fantastic mobile PUBG fights. Leaderboard hasn't changed in the way of kills. Espinoza still in 5th position there, so bringing up the rear. But
hey, Bucky's trying to get up there.
Yeah, Bucky's
like, hey, today's my day to get up on the top 5 kill leaders, and let's do it. They got a mission. They got a mission.
Yeah. See if he can keep it up. If he keeps up that momentum, he'll get himself more than 20 kills for the day. He'll be at 24 kills for the day, which will be enough to put him up there in the day alone. So if he can keep up for 6 a game, it'll be fantastic work.
All right, well, Smash, thanks for joining me for game number 1. Smash will be here for game number 2, just in case you are wondering. My name is Mustache Dave. Don't go anywhere. We got 3 more exciting games to go for the group stages here in North America. We'll be right back.
PUBG Mobile Team Deathmatch. Anytime, anywhere, there is a better choice. PUBG Mobile Team Deathmatch. A quick game for those short breaks. There is a better choice.
You have to find out.
Yeah, ATP have got to find out now. The shots are raining out. That M4, the deadly accurate. He's
getting shot,
he's feeling it. He's trying to juke, but it's just not enough. It's actually Wildcard who steals the knock, but who can get the final blow? They managed to pick Wi-Fi up as well. Sixless is just causing more pain with that VSS.
The backpack.
Oh yeah, they do see the backpack. As we say, won't be fooled by this.
Just like that.
He does actually get a knock onto Wi-Fi.
Alive. Looks like Wang might be able to do the cleanup over here. Going to be bouncing up.
Wang's a bit of a clutch goal too, so... Oh, please throw! Oh! It does a lot of damage to that V2 player, and he's feeling it now.
Here comes Wang. Yep, the jump. Just like that.
Simple. He knows where he is. He's in the kitchen.
We've seen 1v3s before. We've seen
it before. Especially in doorways, so it can be... He pushes around, it is simple, and he does finish the game off.
They're on like the 3rd page of the leaderboard, if I can recall. They're pretty far down there.
This is risky stuff at the moment. He walks in the door, the spray comes out, it will be enough to find. It will be first. No, the second player comes in immediately, gets the second player too. He's on the run though. This is one of the last players from
Get the flush, get the flush. I would flush these.
I would thirst those 2 kills immediately. He does hear players coming through though, so he's very careful. He does see now that 3rd player from the squad. Takes the shot. He's got the AKM out. Pushing very aggressively, jumping picks. He's going to need...
Just playing and waiting and biting his tongue, waiting for the right opportunity to pounce onto Xiaoxi, but Xiaoxi is still, again, he has the elevation, he's right on top, and Sibu doesn't have helmet, as AJ just said, so he might be in trouble, but Xiaoxi actually falls down all the way, and he actually dies. What the heck just happened there? And Sibu, but he's all alone here, as Sergio already got dropped, so CTL's surprise left with 1 player. The Nick comes flying in. Holy smokes, you are totally slow pace. They've dropped gears a little bit, but of course the thing is, we saw Group A battle Group B, and then Group C battle Group D, but we didn't see Group A battle Group C just yet. So I think Group A and Group C.
He could have stayed ahead of the blue. Why are you healing? He's trying to out-heal. To be fair, at the current rate, he will be fine. He's banking on Unique taking down Dream Eaters before the next phase pops, because after that, he will not be able to out-heal.
There is a secure position behind this hillside, though.
I know.
There's really no reason for this. I think this is a very big mistake from Mysterio and Myth. He won't be able to out-heal the next. He's got a couple, but that's him out. Yeah. really big whiff there from Asteria Mir. I think they could have absolutely come on the backside of Dream Eaters.
Oh, out comes Frost. Is able to get it, but he needs to mount up. He needs to try and heal. Heal.
No,
he got the wrong, he popped the wrong heal. He is going to go down, and now it's just Mortal trying to hold it.
To drop him, a couple of players left. It's
Oh,
actually
he doesn't
Nagasaki.
know.
Yeah, Nagasaki is there.
It's a hide and seek game right now. Like everybody, like, where is that guy? Like he's like, I'm chilling. Like everything's good. Like,
Yeah, it's all good in the hood as Euphoria is all alone. Nagasaki is their player, but he has been
like
found
they're
by
not finding
Spag.
them.
No, they don't know where he's at. Okay,
Ah,
they found
finally.
him. Finally, they found him. So it will be IF.
What's going on? I'm Mustache Dave. How's everyone doing? We are here with game number 2.
It is the second game.
It's the second game.
Second game. I'm Smash Out. He's Mustache Dave, and you need to be.
You're the viewer. You're the Twitch chat.
You're the other Twitch chat.
We love
Twitch
you.
Chat. You need to be checking out the YouTube channel.
I got a bump to pick with you though.
Okay. What's
After
up?
your plug.
Okay. Well, you're gonna be checking out that YouTube channel. It is part mobile. What is it? PUBG
Mobile Esports.
Yeah, check that one out.
Check it out.
Because that has all the VODs of us talking about the North American region and PUBG in general. It also has some great content, and if you like great content, you'll enjoy the game itself because it's fantastic. They've got the Daryl Dixon motorcycle, that's exciting. Get it on the iOS App Store or the Play Store, the Google Play Store, and free download, free to play. All right, what's the bone?
People actually think I cursed Cloud9 after that.
Yeah, you
reading
definitely
the chat.
did.
I was reading the chat. They're like, this Mustache Dave guy definitely cursed them.
Yeah.
Why'd you put that on me, man?
Well,
Why'd you do that to me? That ain't right. That ain't right.
Well, I don't know. Why'd you have to do my boy Beowulf like that, man?
I didn't do him like
You
nothing.
just pulled up with your mustache, looking all fancy, and then all of a sudden they're just all distracted. And
Today I changed it. I got the chicken today.
the chicken, and then no pocket
No
square.
pocket square.
The chicken.
You can't do pocket square and chicken. It's
That's
either one or the other.
it's too fancy.
Because then it's like the chicken's got his nest, and then I might have some eggs later. I don't want that. That's a mess.
Well, I could use a chicken if he has eggs.
Okay.
Or we could use eggs.
You
for
get a little
omelet.
egg there.
Yeah,
little omelet.
Egg. Yeah, a little omelet.
Little omelet. So if you get 1 kill, that's 1 omelet. If you get the whole chicken dinner, that's a chicken.
That's a chicken. Well, you obviously got a chicken dinner.
I got chicken dinner.
I've got
He's got nothing.
no.
Give him something, chat. Help this guy out. He needs something. He needs something.
We'll find something.
Anything. We'll find something.
We'll find something.
You want to hit him up later for a date, let me know. But let's move forward. Looking forward. Hopefully Cloud9 could recuperate some points.
Yeah,
Break the Dave curse out here. Tribe Gaming looking to get a lot of kills, make their fans in the chat happy. But the unnamed. The unnamed.
Well,
soon to be named, I feel like.
Well, yeah, you'd feel like someone's looking to name him after that.
Yeah.
18 kills. That's a pretty big finish for a 3rd place as well. Usually when we see a kill tally like that, it is with the chicken dinner because obviously you get the last kills for the game and stuff like that, so that adds up the tally. But to get 18 and drop out in 3rd, they still had it. They still feel robbed. They feel robbed of that 20-kill chicken dinner, the glorious 20-kill chicken dinner. That's the Thanksgiving feast.
I'm hoping we see the same thing this game from them. You know, that aggression, non-stop, nothing to lose. They're actually playing how I hoped the bottom 8 teams in this lobby would be playing.
Okay, yeah, no, I mean, that's a fair point. Bottom 8 teams, there's 2 ways to look at that, right? There's the nervousness of, we want to get the placement points, we want to play for placement because they're guaranteed points and play passive. Or you got the hell for leather, go for it, get as many kills as you can on your way to knocking teams out, so you got placements anyway.
I like to be real with myself, though, right?
Yeah.
I already know I'm going to get knocked out. So why not just do something? Why not try to spoil other people's games? Yeah, try to have a go. Like, you got to be honest with yourself sometimes, right?
Well, yeah. Go out with a bit of flair, guns blazing instead of... Yeah, go down with a roar instead of a whimper.
Yeah, make a name for yourself. Get some highlightable moments. You got to think about this, too, moving forward. Let's be realistic. If your team isn't the best team, but you feel like you're the best player on that team, other squads might be looking to make a change within their roster, and they'll be looking at you because you stand out, right? You got to think about your future. I'm just being real.
Well, you got to think about your future. It's very important.
Yeah.
That's why everyone says stay
Go
in
to
school.
Stay in school.
Stay in school.
Play PUBG.
Play PUBG Mobile.
I think play PUBG is more important than school right now because, you know, school, you're going to owe money. Remember, we're talking NA. I mean, we're talking NA here.
Yeah,
it's like a car payment. Yeah.
But Australia is blessed in its education system.
At least with PUBG, you make some money.
You make big bands.
Make the big bucks.
Especially if you're Tempo Storm. They're making big bands.
They're making the big bucks. I saw that they actually acquired a Tempo Storm helicopter last night.
Oh, really?
After those back-to-back wins because we got to fly those boys out to Malaysia. They're already getting ready for Malaysia.
Yeah, they're already... helicopter
They already bought an apartment in Malaysia, I heard.
They're posting up.
They're
getting themselves a big boot camp. That is a big boot camp.
Yeah. Tempo Storm, I'm rooting for you guys. Hopefully you get me a room so I can stay with you in Malaysia. Hopefully I got enough clout gang.
Yeah, we farm the cloud to get to Malaysia ourselves.
Yeah.
That's still a journey that we're on at the moment.
Yeah.
Teams will be on a journey.
Make sure you go follow us, by the way. We got some time to talk about this. I've only got 1 follower so far from being here. One follower. You got 1 too.
Yeah, I got one of the Method players followed me.
Actually, I think Tempo Storm, all the guys followed me. So
did they? Oh, you got the Tempo guy, man. You are moving into the team house, aren't you?
I'm moving in.
Yeah, you're posting up. There's going to be a Mustache Dave stream room in there and everything.
Yeah. Hey.
They're going to make Dave
I didn't want to make the announcement yet, but you did it for me. So,
all right. Ray Noodle obviously has something for you then, because
I'm the new coach.
New coach?
New coach.
Can you get me one of those tie-dye shirts? We were talking about it yesterday.
Yeah, $20. Give me $20 after this. I'll make sure to get that over to you.
We
So
can sort
currently, the players, yes, we are ranting on. Yes, we are good-looking guys. The players are getting ready to get ready for Sandhawk. They're currently in the match right here. Here's the map. Things are getting ready. Let's go.
Let's go indeed. There was a quarry finish, actually, earlier in the South American region, so that was an exciting one. Haven't seen too much out of Sandhawk as the way it goes. Yesterday we had the Paradise finish, which was a nail-biter between Method and Tempo Storm, I believe. There's a spoiler in there.
Omen too.
Yeah, Omen were in there spoiling some fun.
Dreams.
Who's painting the plane, Dave?
Looks like Cream. Looks like Cream's got the cash rules, everything around. Make Cream get the money. Dollar bill, y'all. That's their
thing,
that's
is
their
it?
song. Yeah.
Okay,
So of course they're gonna be hard flexing on us with the skins for the plane.
Flexing too. As the players start to jump out, it is a bit of a rude plane, but luckily enough for the players, it is Sandhawk, so it's quite a small distance to drop. The hot spot though, it looks to be the Booty C, the boot camp. That is the place to be.
Love to see the Booty C, especially on Sandhawk here. Let's see if we're gonna have any squads kind of contest that. We did see yesterday, I know we keep talking about them, but Paradise Resort. We had like 3 teams hot drop over there. 1 team survived, and that 1 team won because the circles just kept centering onto it.
Yeah, Savage Hearts ended up hot dropping there onto Tempo, and Tempo cleaned them up quick smart. And from there, they didn't have to move. That is a rude circle, Dave. That is a very rude circle. That one doesn't call its mother. Doesn't write home.
Do you call your mother? I haven't called my mother since being here, honestly. I don't have access to
I messaged her on WeChat a few times.
Oh, cool. Maybe I'll use your phone and talk to your mother later, too, then. Let's see what's going on.
That.
So, Simplicity out here. Looks like they're going to be next to B2W. We'll see if we... That was a low blow. That was a low blow.
I was going to say something very rude, but then I pulled out of it.
You say it, man. It's all about being real here.
I was just saying I wasn't going to call you Daddy Dave.
What if I told you to, though? Would you? You would have to.
God, yeah, I guess I would have to.
I guess I'm old enough to be your stepdad.
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No.
I got a mustache. It adds like a couple of years.
Oh, I mean, you got the wisdom as well. So
if you call me Daddy Dave, I'll walk in with the cane the next day. I'll make it official.
It'll be a 15 as F2K and 6 AM are getting into it already. The SMG wins out the fight there. That will be a thirst as well, you believe.
You want to see him use the samurai sword there.
Yeah, you do. You want to use it.
You
want to use the fists to get the
sword. They got the sword on their back.
Well, the sword would have been good.
Yeah, just stab him right there in the heart. Give him a true death of a champion.
Yeah, true death of a samurai.
Yep.
Death with honor.
Especially on Sandhawk.
In Sandhawk,
it goes well with the theme of things. So
certainly does. This guy's got, what is that, a bag on his head or something?
He's getting ready to rob a liquor store.
Not something you want to be doing in America or Australia or anywhere. In fact, because it's illegal and we do not condone criminal behavior.
Not at all. That's why hopefully they'll find a helmet here soon. Replace that.
Yeah.
Bag on the head. A lot of early game action. You know, this is kind of what we've been talking about here today because so many teams have really all or nothing to lose here.
This is one of them, Ambush, on board with Hector at the moment. One of his players did get ambushed, so he's looking for a bit of a revenge. The storyline of a good tale is revenge. He's only got a helmet on, though, so he's only got the level 1 skid lid attached. So if he falls off a bike, he might be all right, but in for a gunfight, not looking too crash hot.
Yep, Cheeto's popping out here to try to get it confirmed. Hopefully, Cheeto won't be spotted by Hector, even if he is. The squad members for Cheeto, Cream, are going to be right near the area as we already see them making the approach onto Hector.
You could say they're making money moves on towards Hector at the moment.
Making it rain.
Making it rain on him. They made it rain on one player. They rained bullets. Not quite the cash that we are used to making rain, Dave.
We've been making it rain every single day, let's be honest.
Yeah, out here.
We're making it rain boba tea right now.
Well, actually, there is 2 boba teas in my vision, and they're looking awfully tasty.
Good stuff. I like how Cream, they're kind of spreading out here, trying to get the flank onto Hector. Hector, not much options here on where to go. We'll be spotted here shortly.
He's jumping around like a cat on a hot tin roof because he's getting surrounded by these Cream players. He eventually should fall, you'd think. He moves out of cover.
Unfortunate here for ABS.
Yeah, Taps will bleed out, and Ambush have lost 2 already. Not the finest start, but they can make their way back in with 2. They can play for placement.
Yep.
Try not to anger anyone else, as, we got Meme here just hanging out.
Yeah, we saw Meme last game. Weren't they the last remaining member?
Yeah, I believe he was.
Ambush, they were like crawling. Meme on the roster, looking at the stats, is actually a substitute at that. So able to kind of go for that insurance policy. Ambush, they're from Mexico.
Okay,
So
that's nice.
Coronas.
Corona, yeah, I was
Good
actually
stuff.
going to mention that's
With
probably
the lime.
my favorite.
The lime.
I like lime in my Corona as well.
I don't put salt though. I know in Mexico they put
No,
salt
they do,
with
yeah.
it.
It's strange, but...
It's like a margarita.
Oh, tequila shots do
Yeah,
salt.
Tequila, margaritas, Coronas. That's pretty much all you need to know. So, looking at this, 6 angry men might be trying to third party this, or not third party, but just clean up this F2K
They've
fight
only
over
got
here.
3 and now 2 angry men at the moment because half of their squad is gone and one is on the deck at the moment. They might try and get the res there as the bike player does rotate in. He drops down to 1 HP. F2K, I've been on the money with these shots on these angry men. Angry men need points too, so this is disappointing for them. Disappointing way to start the game. They have got 1 knock on one of those F2K players and it's going to be finished off, so at least guaranteeing themselves more than 1 placement point if they end up dropping here. They get 2. But
2 is better than 1.
yeah, it certainly isn't when you're talking points. It's not when you're talking certain things.
When is 2 not better than 1?
Well, you don't have 2 car crashes. You'd rather have 1 car crash than 2.
That's true.
Or 2 bills.
I feel
Don't
like
playing
2
bills.
dogs aren't better than 1 because that's just more dog
dogs.
poop to clean up.
Yeah, I guess it depends on the amount of people
More
looking
food
after
to
the
feed.
dogs. Now you're starting talking my language. I can't feed all these dogs.
Seriously, dogs eat a lot. Quick question though, do you feed dogs dog food or like human leftover food?
Well,
I'm a believer of just giving my leftovers.
Yeah, so this has been a bit of a topic conversation between mates and myself because my stepdad does he cooks food for the dogs especially. Something like
Cooks
sweet
special
potato.
food, dogs?
Yeah, sweet potato, chicken hearts, stuff like that, liver and stuff like that. Whole dishes and meals for them.
Oh.
And he says it's cheaper than dog food and more
I believe it.
nutritional.
I believe
Yeah.
it. I mean, street dogs, they eat whatever they can eat on the street.
Yep.
So they don't get the luxury of eating little pebbles, right?
No, they don't.
And they look good.
Apparently there's a lot of fat in those doggy biscuits, so that food doesn't
Have you
go down
seen
too
a
well.
fat dog before?
Yeah, I have. I had a fat dog. I had a sausage dog that was about 24 kilos.
There's a lot of fat dogs in America.
There's a lot of fat dogs in Australia too. People just love them too much.
Like these dogs don't even move. They just sit on a couch and eat all day.
Yeah, I mean that's the
That's
life.
a fat
isn't it?
dog. I mean, yeah, imagine being a dog like just not doing nothing.
Oh, you get a nice shot from an M24 headshot onto one of these F2K players. It is the 6 angry men that we are on board with. They've been struggling.
Yep.
They're bleeding. They're hurting. Ooh, there's a bit of a flank here.
Yep. Trying to get the revive.
He knows it
Not
too.
able to get it. Going to be attempting to do it one more time. Junior might have some type of sightlines on this. Fiercey's getting up close and personal. Does Pika see or hear Fiercey? Fiercey going to be pausing for just a moment. Pika's going to be popping up here on top of the rock, trying to get a better vision, better sightlines onto Fiercey. Fiercey's going to be peeking their shoulder, going to be spotted. Oh, I believe they took out Fiercey there, but the return fire was that Junior taking out Pika.
Yeah, from downtown, the trade is answered. F2K, they have that player now on the flank, not in a great position to be revived as F2K are getting picked apart. So this fight is breaking out. It's mutually assured destruction, essentially, as both these squads are now hurting a lot. You can see Junior is going to get the res on his buddy, but you'd feel that F2K player out in the wilderness is all but gone and dusted. He did have that elbow and the shoulder peeking out.
Yeah, unfortunate.
Yeah, the trees on Sandhawk are quite thin, so you've got to be careful.
Yeah,
Tuck your wings in. As they will go and finish off that player, you'd think. Or he has managed to crawl a fair distance.
Whoa.
That is a serious toddler crawl that he's managed to pull out there.
I don't think they'll be able to get the revive. Looks like Coyote and Junior are going to be pulling off this. I mean, yeah, they're in the open of the field right there. Yeah, it's cooked to perfection. So this fight was actually occurring in the southern, kind of southeast area of the zone here. They are going to be in a circle, so that's kind of why we saw that fight draw out for such a long time. GRUNTo actually being able to pick up 3 members this game. Unfortunate. They're going to find themselves facing off against Killer. Killer's going to be down to 1 HP, going to be returning the fire. And
GRUNTo
just
Gano.
like that, GRUNTo Gano is what you called it. Hopefully that's not what we see. 2 more games to go for GRUNTo Gano. They did get taken down 16th position back-to-back here.
Yeah, unfortunate.
Unfortunate.
They've managed to add another player to their roster, which is
hopefully next game they have 4.
Next game 4, chicken dinner.
Chicken dinner.
AVX, though, they had a good game 1, coming in 2nd place. So they're backing it up pretty well. So that's great stuff for them. They needed some points, and they're getting them now. They'll try and push themselves into that safe spot. It is the last day of group play for North America. So all these teams that are finding themselves on that bottom 8 definitely looking to get themselves out, as you want to continue playing in this wonderful tournament for as long as possible. It is great fun. A lot of games too, so it gives you a lot of practice.
Yeah, you know what? Even if you're not doing the best here, You get the practice. You get a better lobby with better players. You know, the skill gap is a lot higher, so you get to kind of test your skill against the highest skill in North America, kind of get a better reading, engage yourself, and even learn a thing or two.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
I agree with you.
There's no substitute for officials' pressure as well.
For experience.
For the experience, yeah. You can scrim as much as you want, and you can get some fantastic results out of scrims and fantastic learnings, but there is no substitute.
Scrims. Yeah, it's like
there's
practice.
no substitute for officials.
We talking about practice?
Yeah.
We're talking about practice.
Talking about practice.
We're talking about practice. This is a real thing, though.
This is a real thing. Yeah, it certainly is. On board with St. Legends. Team that has been struggling. They just scraped through the stage of, well, they're just scraping through the first stage now. You can imagine a few good games off them.
The chat is telling us we need to wear jackets with all of our socials.
Oh,
our
yeah,
social media's on the jacket.
That's not a bad idea, actually.
That's actually a really good idea.
Get my jacket embroidered with my Twitter handle on it.
They can't tell you nothing then.
No.
They can't. It's just part of your jacket. So we are going to see next circle pop. We'll be favoring that western north island over here. Chaos going to be up here on the rock. Very interesting position that Chaos is holding out here.
He held one on a rock. Yeah, he held the rock last game as well.
But we saw what happened. They got a knock, but then they were spotted.
They were spotted by a third party and ended up wearing a few shots that they...
Wearing some blood.
Wearing some blood, yeah. And it was their own. You never want to wear your own blood.
Or anyone's blood.
Sam has gone down again early for the Pittsburgh Knights. He hasn't had the hottest day. That was Cloud9 onto them, so look for that in the feed. That's 2 Pittsburgh Knights players actually knocked out. Sam is confirmed. Vigilante is on the deck too. He was the highest fragger for the Pittsburgh Knights last game. Jagger, he's answering back in a big way, looking to get the thirst on the Cloud9 player. That is uneven. He's just managed to crawl behind the rock. Bell making a run for it, but Jagger gets the bleed out onto uneven. So Jagger's answered back, dropping Cloud9 down to 3. Jagger, I wanted to see him break into the top killers of North America today, and he needs to have a few more kills like that to get him there, I reckon.
I mean, even if you get knocked out, such as in Sam's situation, you're able to get there.
Nice.
That doesn't mean your game's done, right?
No.
You can still help your squad members. You can still try to watch them, spectate them, help them as far as gather information, maybe give your input on what the next play should be. So Sam, even though they're dead, they still have a chance to contribute to this game and for their squad.
Tribe in the mix versus F2K. Lucifer's been knocked down. He did take one with him, but this is the second player for Junior. He's managed to knock him out. He's not quite going for the thirst. He's bandaging up, but that's not going to be enough. F2K
they had a rough game.
Out. Yep, they are done. As Tribe has claimed them.
Should be able to get the revives on both their team members.
An expensive trade for Tribe in the way of knocks, though. As Junior did manage to knock 2 players down. So not exactly what you want, but
yeah, and you lose durability on armor. Might have got a helmet popped off, and right now looking at Tribe, they're right on the edge. They most likely will have to cross this water, and moving forward, most of its squads are already in the new play zone. So if you lose a helmet now, it's going to be quite a challenge to kind of get another one and not inconvenient yourself and get shot in the process. So
that's why I always aim for the body if I need a helmet.
Okay. Oh yeah. So you
so I
take the helmet.
But then I often lose the gunfight and die anyway. So my min-maxing was for nothing.
No, but that's actually a strategy that I believe a lot of these pro players utilize here. So it looks like Tribe, they're going to be using that land bridge to cross the water over there, and we'll catch up with them later on.
Oh, we certainly will. On board with St. Legends now as they are moving towards the Pittsburgh Knights in this Hatin town, or just the southern side of Hatin. 6 angry men have found more gunfights. They seem to attract them at the moment, as they've found themselves an enemy squad. Managed to knock 2 of them. And one of them is about to bleed out. So that is one of the boys bleeding out there. Of Granja Gaming, I believe it might be.
To the molly.
Yeah, to the molly as well. So 6 angry men are putting up a fight.
They're doing good today.
Finding themselves in constant gun battles.
I mean, they're putting themselves in a situation that might be uncomfortable, but it allows them to rack up some points.
So spray comes out.
Okay.
Ended up getting it.
Ended up getting it.
It was messy. But end result was fine.
It's like some spaghetti and meatballs. It's always good at the end, but messy while eating it.
It's actually one of my favorite dishes, spaghetti and meatballs.
Is that popular down where you're from, down under?
Yeah, there's actually a fair
Italian
Italian community that
I'm part Italian.
Over. Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
The mustache.
Mustache, it gives it away.
Gives it away. So it looks like this fight's going to be drawn out here. Blue zone's going to be right on their backside. Actually, a couple of these members are going to be tanking some blue. Standoff continues as
it's a 2v3.
6 angry men try to hold out.
Snake in the grass. He has been spotted and has been flushed out for that. He'll be thirsted as well.
It's all Jamon. Jamon's taking the blue right there.
Yeah. It's not the angriest blue that I've ever seen. It's not doing that much damage. As there's still one player from 6AM in this house.
Look at this cheeky angle here. Look at this. Look at this. Ooh. Oh, no.
Ooh.
Oh,
he's throwing smokes to try and get across, but... he's getting spammed down. He's going to take... is he going down to the blue?
1 HP. No, they're right on the edge of it.
Oh, he is right on the edge.
That's 1 HP. He's going to be spraying and praying. Pika trying to connect any type of bullet they can there to take him down and out. And it looks like they will. Looks like Jamon, the last remaining member right now, going to be in the blue, just trying to survive a little longer. Can they do it? I don't know.
We'll have to keep tabs on that. No, he might be able to get his mate up,
they might
actually.
have forgot about him.
6AM might be disengaging for this and trying to get over the river. Jagger did get knocked in the kill feed earlier. I don't know if he got confirmed. For my sake, I hope not. No, there he is, back on his feet.
There you go.
On your mate. As Vigilante is pushing up, trying to get some information. This is the side of St. Legends. Getting up close and personal. And there's a third-party angle, I believe, onto Vigilante coming in from the east.
Ooh, yeah.
That is AVX. So Vigilante is pushed up and found himself in a crossfire.
The volley from the man. Oh, that was good? Was that good?
I don't think so.
No.
He's not taking damage.
Okay. But the man is definitely aware.
The man has
Vigilante is.
A fully green suit. Looking good. And then he's got a Hello Kitty pan on his back. Gives him away.
Gives him away. I mean, there's cats. There's cats in the jungle, so.
Yeah, I don't think there's Hello Kitty.
So let's see if your boy Jagger can frag out here. Looks like we will be getting a revive onto Vigilante, but remember, Vigilante didn't go down from St. Legends. We got third party, so that angle is still wide and open for the take.
Certainly is. As Pittsburgh Knights push up, Jagger has found himself getting knocked in the rotate, in the cross, so he will go down. He'll be thirsted actually by Tempest, so they've stolen it on the side of AVX. Tempest from downtown has picked that up. Jagger's not going to be adding to the kill tally. I'll have to have a word with him at halftime.
Yeah, talk to your man. Talk to him.
Let him know.
So update on Jamon. Still alive in the blue. Going to be tailing 6 angry men. 6 angry men focusing more on the zone. You know, they're going to be going for Jamon. So we'll keep you updated later. Looks like the Knights are able to get into this compound for the time being. They should be able to regroup, heal on up. St. Legends, they do have the numbers advantage. Will they push the Knights? That's another question that we'll have to see and find out for ourselves.
The Unnamed appearing in the kill feed, they have been heaping the pain onto ABADDON, I believe. I saw 2 or 3 knocks at least, so the Unnamed back on track, getting more and more kills on this day. They got 18 for the first game if you did miss out, and they only secured 3rd place, so they had plenty more to go. 18 kills for a 3rd place. Blows my mind a little bit.
Ooh, talking about blowing minds, this next circle is blowing my mind, going all the way down there south. And you know why? Because Jamon might be able to survive. We do see Tribe. They're going to be favored within this new zone. B2W, they're going to be on the edge in Camp Alpha. There's a team that I'm looking at to clutch up the win just based off of positioning with this circle. I'm going to go with Tribe. So hold me to it. Hold me to it.
All right.
Hold me to it.
Tribe Gaming.
Tribe Gaming. Hold me to it, Ben.
This is on board with the aerial shot of the Unnamed. They are camping people on the edge of the circle and
still 4 alive. Only 3 kills, so not the highest of momentum like they had last game, but it's just getting turned up.
Still plenty of players in the lobby for them to slay though. 41 alive, 14 teams out. Well, in the mixture. Lots of teams coming in on the rotate now. They find themselves on the very edge of the circle, the Unnamed, and if they keep continuing to play the way they have, they'll stay here and camp as many teams out as possible. Jamon goes down actually to 6 AM. So he was found.
Jamon.
He wasn't stealthy enough.
It happens. It
happens to the best of us, really.
It happens. Still gonna be getting that 1 point though.
Certainly will be.
That's gonna hurt. That's a burn.
Oh, we've got lots of teams actually in the area now as Pittsburgh Knights are going to try and rotate up this hill too.
I love the position from the Unnamed. Well, we've seen this in previous Sandhawk matches where the team on the top, you're looking good, but the circle doesn't favor you. You're forced to run down the hill, and that's when we see they just get picked apart because of the open sight lines running down the hill. So hopefully they can utilize their high ground right now to rack up some kills because there are a couple squads near them. AVX, one of them. Cream down there, and St. Legends. So
this cheeky angle on this rock. He's sitting just on a little bit of a perch as Cream are going off downstairs. They are getting some knocks onto the ambush fellas. There weren't too many of them, and they are done now as we see the Cream guys pushing up, collecting the loot that they have earned for themselves, you'd think.
The man's in this rock right here. See if the man could surprise someone. We'll have to see what the man can pull off here. Joe.
It's one of the better names, the man.
Man, he's the man.
He's the man.
Joe's over here being very cautious. Cream are going to be in the safe area of the new circle, just chilling on the edge here. Just waiting for the next circle to pop, pretty much. AVX are still in the blue behind the Unnamed and Cream, so we're going to have to see how they end up getting on into the new zone. Pittsburgh Knights, Sam, all the way in the blue still, lagging behind just a little bit. Going to be getting chunked down. Hopefully they have enough meds to continue surviving. I believe Sam is the last remaining member for the Knights.
No, I believe Vigilante might be crawling around somewhere, but he could be getting knocked anytime soon, you'd say. As we are on board with Tribe, as they were slaying out a little bit now, they are putting the hurt in on some of these teams that are trying to rotate in. Tribe were the team you mentioned.
Yep, another circle going for him.
It's got another circle going.
Not going to say they didn't pay me, but...
B2W as well, trying to get out of the combat. C9 have been quiet, and this is Bucky, the top killer from last game. He's looking to cement his name on that kill leaderboard, you'd say. As C9 and St. Legends are taking a fight, and C9 looks like they're wearing the worst of that. They're down to 2 players, I believe.
Where is C9? Yep, Beowulf still alive. They're going to be pulling up right behind the Unnamed. The Unnamed actually going to be trying to send it a little center here. Looks like 2 members from Tribe. Tribe right now holding a 2-2 split with their buildings, as we can see on the mini-map in the top right-hand corner. A lot of the teams just trying to survive. I mean, that's the name of the game right now. The zone is not going to be too nice to them. We see the giant rocks and how much real estate they take up in this new zone.
The man got a knock onto one of the C9 players and is going to get the finish as well. So C9 are hurting. The curse continues. The curse continues as Beowulf is knocked out as well. So C9 could only be down to 1. They're actually eliminated in 12th place.
The Mustache Dave curse continues.
It does continue.
Bucky over here.
Having a heal in the rocks. His simplicity's gone too
quickly. Should be able to
get
their squad member Raven up right here. That should work out for him. Cream, I believe Cream's pushing someone, or they were pushing someone. It's going to be a challenge for Tribe because they do have a 2-2 split, so they're going to have to defend from both the south and the north. So if one of their team members gets knocked out, the revive is going to be a challenge. But so far, they're doing a good job.
Yeah, we're seeing him now.
Yep, only 3 kills so far. Looks like they might be trying to regroup, which is a
camping.
very smart play in my opinion, because it's only a matter of time before these compounds, the only compounds in the zone, will get crashed on upon. But let's head on over to the Ignite and B2W fight down here at the Rocks.
Yeah, it certainly is down here at the Rocks, and B2W are pushing as a unit, and they will take out the player there, Ignite. He was the last man up from his squad, and he goes down. ABADDON also went down in the meantime. We saw Tribe camping out the St. Legends guys, getting a knock early on there. Not sure if they managed to finish it off. They are looking to aggress onto the high ground towards Raven and his squad. The Unnamed continue to just pile on the kill points in this game. One of the players tries to move from rock to rock. Unfortunately, the spray wasn't quite there from the Tribe player to finish it off. I believe that was Lucifer. He didn't quite get the connection that he needed. So the Unnamed are now on the rotate. They're trying to get down here. They're trying to create some space for them to push in. We have Tribe just waiting for them to try and cross. You see, as if they move down this hill, that Tribe player is going to have that perfect angle, as the last of the Pittsburgh Knights have been cleaned up in 7th place.
So you think Tribe, they're waiting here, it's intentional? They don't want to regroup.
They certainly know that the players are above them, and they need to rotate eventually in towards where the other 2 teammates are. So if they hold this angle, they could push them as they
have like a crossfire going on between them.
Certainly could.
And that's what looks like
what's happened. Exactly what's happened. Is as they've dropped them, pushed down into the town, the angle's been opened up, and all of a sudden the Unnamed have lost 2 or 3 players.
That was a very well thought out play from Tribe right there.
It's a fantastic play from Tribe. As I believe that's the last of the Unnamed dropping down.
Wow.
So all of a sudden, we're finding ourselves with the top 5 teams in the lobby. Got B2W, who desperately needed points as well. 6AM are in the mix.
Still alive.
Yep, still alive.
Good
Got Cream and Tribe.
I believe Cream have 3 alive over there. Tribe's still going to be holding this 2-2 split. I mean, it's been working so far for them up until this point. Looks like Memo is going to be down there trying to kind of overlook this southern flank that B2W is holding. Yep, we get a better vantage point. Oh, we actually got one member alive from the unnamed
player. He is dancing with death. We'll have to see if he has the trigger discipline not to try anything. You'd think that just playing for time would be his best option here, as we see some...
Especially with Tribe, occupied right now, trying to defend their compound against B2W. Their attention kind of
he actually is pulling the trigger. He's trying to get the thirst as well onto the play. He does manage to get Memo down or move down.
That's big.
That is big. He gets himself an extra point. Tribe now up to 8 kills, but the zone is moving faster than you're crawling, so you need to get up. He does get up and get sprayed as that happens.
Hey, you got a point out of it, though.
Got a point?
Got a point out of it, and that's going to hurt Tribe quite a lot as we are going to see the outsider try to regroup with their team members, as now they're only at 3 strong. B2W 4 alive, Cream Esports with 3 alive, and 6 Angry Men with only 1 solo member in the grass.
Nades start to ring out from the B2W side. They know the house that Tribe...
The mollies from 1G.
Yeah, the mollies from 1G. Some 1Gs in the chat.
Let's get some 1Gs in the chat for these mollies. Looks like they're going to be pulling off this.
They are only down to 2 now.
Parka's trying to push this. Lucifer camps in the corner. Oh, Parka sees Lucifer.
He's been taken out too by Cream Joe. Has the other angle, and they're rushing the house. B2W. They've actually lined up for a perfect spray down. One of the Tribe members now lighting the kill feed after that. He has still got 2 players to work his way through, reloading the M4. Cream are getting in on the action too, in fact. The molly's going to come out. It's outside the window. Cream are going to try and finish off some of these dogs. Cheeto going for the thirst. Does manage to get 1 at least.
Where's Joe? Joe's creaming out over here.
But he is creaming out, and Seagut is...
throwing the grenade. Didn't cook it quite enough, though.
No.
Seagut's going to be spraying the micro Uzi, putting lots of damage. Well, it looks like Cheeto's going to be popping on over, and Joe is taken down and out by Seagut and their micro Uzi. Now is the time for B2W to make the push. If B2W want to win this game, right now is the moment. Seagut was able to heal right there, but I'm pretty sure they know where Seagut is as the pre-fire is coming out right now from Parka. Parker's going to be popping on through here, going to be taking him down and out. B2W, 2 alive. Looking good.
It's all over, but the crying is the last 6 angry men is in the zone healing up, and he's just run out. He'll start shooting celebration.
Second place.
He's managed to tank his way to 2nd place. So a fantastic result for 6 angry men as they were found on the outside. They managed to pick themselves up a few kills, 6 kills for the game, but B2W picking off the chicken dinner. Tribe had a good result though, so that's going to move them up in points, and maybe they are starting to frag out now. But wow, what a push there. Cream really tried to take advantage of the fact that Seagut was spraying down those B2W players.
It didn't work out for them is the question. They
no.
got taken down in 4th place. I believe Cheeto was able to rack up at least 1 kill there. Cheeto did have 4 kills this previous game. Joe with no kills, so Joe providing that support. Well, let's go check out the highlights. Let's get a glimpse at how the mayhem unfolded here in game number 2 on Sandhawk.
There was certainly a lot of mayhem, especially on that southern side. There was some extended fights with F2K. They really couldn't find anywhere to get into the zone safely. They ran into squad after squad. Did take out one of the 6 angry men early. This was the first kill of the game. He didn't use the samurai sword, which upset Dave.
That did upset me. Hopefully, moving forward, we can get some nice samurai sword finishes.
This was more action in the game. Tribe managed to pull himself off in decent position. This was a nice little moment here. Gets the 2v1 and manages to knock out the squad as well. This was a spray down. Jamon was a hero of the game, really. Tried to stay alive for as long as possible, but unfortunately did get found out by the 6 angry men eventually.
They're angry.
The Unnamed had a high kill game once more. They got like 6 or 8 kills, so they're still racking up decent kill points. This was the last unnamed player really putting a spanner in the works for Tribe.
I feel like that might have kind of lost Tribe the game because Memo was holding really good angles there. Losing that 4th member definitely didn't help Tribe when they tried to defend against B2W and Cream right there.
Yeah, it certainly didn't help at all. Losing a member loses an angle, really, essentially. That was the crux of it there, because they had that 2-2 split going on, and the Unnamed, as they filed down the hill, they managed to get that crossfire, which was perfect. 3 kills just instantly called out. And then the last player of the Unnamed actually upset Tribe. So take a look at the standings, Dave. Talk us through this.
Let's check it out. B2W, they're going to be getting the winner chicken dinner with 11 kills, 20 points. So it's going to be 31 points for them. doing good today. 6 Angry Men. I want to say their best performance here in the group
absolutely.
stages. They're going to be getting 6 kills with 14 points. So maybe now their thumbs a little loose right now. A little loose. Getting loose on the goose. Feeling good. Tribe, they will be getting 3rd place right here with 9 kills. 10 placement points. They were doing a phenomenal job when it came to that 2-2 split. Playing very methodical. Cream Esports going to be in 4th place with 7 kills and 8 points.
Unnamed continuing their big killing day, getting 8 kills and 7 placement points, puts them at 15 as well. St. Legends, much needed game for them. They put themselves up with 10 points. Pittsburgh Knights didn't have the best showing after their chicken dinner last game, but still enough. Gets themselves 8 points. Can't go home empty-handed. AVX have continued their decent day, getting 7 after their 2nd place last game. Second page though, these are the teams that struggled. GRUNTo was the big one. Ambush, Simplicity, they all go out without a kill.
Yeah, see, the squads on this, 9th through 16th place, even if you're getting really bad placement points, you want to be getting kills, right? Like, you want to be fragging out. That'll help counterbalance the poor performance when it comes to this. So, hopefully, 2 more games to go. 2 more games to go. I'll hold on my 2 fingers. They can frag out. You can only hope so. Here's the overall North American standings. Impnex, they're still going to be in that 1st place position with 231 points. So will our teams here today be able to overpass that? It looks like Pittsburgh Knights are on the attempt, sitting at 173 points. Right behind them, Cloud9. So even though they didn't do too hot this previous game, they did move up a little bit to 5th place.
Yeah, they got 2 points and managed to move up 1. Tribe Gaming and Unnamed enter the top 8 with decent results in that last game. Big kills there. The Unnamed still yet to claim a chicken dinner, but they've been killing out most of the lobby, you'd say. Cloud9, curse continues. They went out in 11th place, only got 1 kill, which was onto one of the Pittsburgh Knights players. So, Dave, you're going to have to
we got to get
somehow.
we're going to have to get this straight. I didn't curse.
All right. It's just a coincidence.
It's not a Dave curse, all right? Okay. So get on it. They're going to get a chicken dinner today. How about that? They get a chicken dinner today. 2 more games to go. There's no more curse.
Broken. So this is the 9th to 16 teams. These teams are sitting pretty at the moment. They'd be happy enough with their results. They'd think they're going through. So Open Elite, Revenants, Team 9, you see there, Space Station Gaming. Some of the bigger guns are still sitting in around this area. But
they're not worried.
They're not worried. They'll be looking forward to the next stage of things, the semifinals. Which is tomorrow. Starts off tomorrow. These are the teams that are struggling.
Ooh, we're sweating down here. We are sweating down here.
6 Angry Men actually catapult themselves out of that elimination zone.
Wow,
with that
by
result.
1 point?
By 1 point, yeah.
Wow, and Ignite right behind them.
Some big movers there.
Yeah, some big movers and shakers. Cream Esports will be bumping on up a little bit. V2W bumping on up. AVX also bumping on up. Ignite going to be going down just 1. Simplicity going down 1. So lots of ups and downs for a couple of these squads.
Yeah, this is the sad part, though, as we see Savage Hearts in version 2. They have no more opportunities to win points. So unfortunately, they are out for now.
I mean, for now.
Well, they are out.
They're out.
Essentially. And so that's unfortunate for them. There's some decent results there. There's some
good results.
They put up a good fight, though, those guys. So shouldn't be too disheartened.
Yeah, it's like Rocky in movie number 1. They didn't do too hot, but then movie number 2 ended up looking stronger and coming better. So hopefully those 2 teams can come back next time around looking stronger, a little more muscular, more sweat. Yeah, a little more tone. So that was a great game. I'm not gonna lie.
It's fantastic.
The ending was really fast. Kind of all happened within a couple seconds.
Yep.
The mayhem.
Guns
it all broke
blazing.
Out, didn't it? Yeah, exactly. It all broke out. So I'm going to have to go back, watch the VOD, and kind of catch exactly what happened. So if you want to watch the VOD, PUBG Mobile Esports on YouTube, that's where I'm going to be at. So ladies and gentlemen, we got 2 more games to go here. North America, group stages. We'll be right back with the next game. Don't go nowhere. We'll have to find out.
Yeah, ATP have got to find out now. The shots are raining out. That M4, the deadly accurate. Juicy's
getting shot.
He's feeling it. He's trying to juke, but it's just not enough. It's actually Wildcard who steals the knock, but who can get the final blow? They managed to pick Wi-Fi up as well. Sixless is just causing more pain with that
they see the backpack.
Oh yeah, they do see the backpack. As we say, won't be fooled by this.
Just like that.
He does actually get a knock onto Wi-Fi.
Alive. Looks like Wang might be able to do the cleanup over here. Going to be bouncing up.
Wang's a bit of a clutch goal too, so... Oh, please throw! Ooh, it does a lot of damage to that V2 player, and he's feeling it now.
Here comes Wang. Yep, the jump.
Ooh, goes down.
Just like that.
Simple. He knows where he is. He's in the kitchen.
We've seen 1v3s before. We've seen
it before. Especially in doorways, so it can be... He pushes around, it is simple, and he does finish the game off.
They're on like the third page of the leaderboards, if I can recall. They're pretty far down there.
This is risky stuff at the moment. He walks in the door, the spray comes out, it will be enough to find him. Will he burst? No, the second player comes in immediately, gets the second player too. He's on the run though. This is one of the last players from
Get the flush, get the flush. I would flush
I would have thirst those two kills immediately. He does hear players coming through though, so he needs to be very careful. He does see now that third player from the squad. Takes the charge. He's got the AKM out. Pushing very aggressively, jumping peaks. He's going to need...
Just playing and waiting and biting his tongue, waiting for the right opportunity to pounce onto Xiaoxi, but Xiaoxi is still, again, he has the elevation, he's right on top, and Sibu doesn't have helmet, as AJ just said, so he might be in trouble, but Xiaoxi actually falls down all the way, and he actually dies. What the heck just happened there? And Sibu, but he's all alone here, as Sergio already got dropped, so CTL's surprise left with one player. Then
and that's a great grenade!
Holy smokes, you are totally go pace. They've dropped gears a little bit, but of course the thing is, yeah, we saw Group A battle Group B and then Group C battle Group D, but we didn't see Group A battle Group C just yet. So I think Group A and Group C.
He could have stayed ahead of the blue. Why are you healing? He's trying to out-heal. To be fair, at the current rate, he will be fine. He's banking on Unique taking down Dream Eaters before the next phase pops, because after that, he will not be able to out-heal.
There is a secure position behind this hillside, though.
I know.
There's really no reason for this. I think this is a very big mistake from Mysterio and Myth. He won't be able to out-heal the next. He's got a couple, but that's him out. Yeah. A really big whiff there from Mysterio and Myth. I think they could have absolutely come on the backside of Dream Eaters.
Oh, out comes Frost. He's able to get it, but he needs to mount up. He needs to try and heal. No. He popped the wrong heal. He is going to go down, and now it's just Mortal trying to hold it.
To drop him, a couple of players left. It's
he
actually
doesn't
Nagasaki.
know.
Yeah, Nagasaki is there.
It's a hide and seek game right now. Like everybody, like, where is that guy? Like he's like, I'm chilling. Like everything's good. Like,
yeah, it's all good in the hood as Euphoria is all alone. Nagasaki is their player, but he has been found.
They're not finding him.
No, they don't know where he's at. Okay, they found him. Finally, they found him. So it will be IF.
All right, we are back. We got 2 more games to go on Mustache Dave, joined with Smash Shouts. Over here, we got the North American group stage winding down to an end.
It is the last 2 games of the group stage, and then we'll have our picture of what we're going to be seeing in the semi-finals. It's already painted a little bit with only 2 teams getting knocked out so far, so we have 6 to go, and by the end of the day, we'll know.
Yeah, Bob Ross doing God's work out here.
Oh,
painting a beautiful picture. We got a lot of people in the chat saying Savage Hearts. Unfortunate.
Yeah, it is. It is unfortunate going out. They had some good moments, though. They had some fun moments on the broadcast as well. Some good rotations. Better driving, actually. One of the better driving teams.
We personally got to meet a couple of them online. Talk to them, chat.
Seem like good units.
So good units. Hopefully, moving forward, they'll stick together as a team. With this previous experience from the group stages.
Yeah.
Continue trucking on, because I definitely am a believer.
Yeah, I think they are a bit of a community favorite too. They have Hot Jukes as well, who's quite a popular player. So good. Hopefully, they see them next
Salt
split.
Bay.
Salt Bay. Yeah. The old Salt Bay.
That's how Salt Bay does it. You do a salt bounces off your elbow onto the stick.
All right.
$1,000.
$1,000 in the pocket.
Just like
that. He's got it down pat, doesn't he?
That's a nice job.
That is a nice job.
Just $1,000.
It's the golden elbow. That's what that is.
The golden elbow. I mean, it just makes the meat taste so good.
I can't wait. We're gonna have to get one eventually. One day before.
You have to buy your own ticket to Miami, though.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
I'll see what I can do.
Okay.
It's quite a way.
Or we'll get a GoFundMe.
GoFundMe.
Get Ben a ticket to go to Miami. So we'll sort this out later. We'll get down with the details. But before we get into the sorting, make sure you go subscribe to the PUBG Mobile Esports channel on YouTube, and then download the game. It's for free on the Google Store and the iOS Store. Free $9.99.
Yep, it is free as a bird, and that PUBG content on the YouTube channel is also free. That is a bird.
It's a PUBG free bird.
The PUBG free bird. Dave, can't wait till that's added in the game. Free bird.
Yeah, so 2 more games to go.
2 more games to go.
I know. We're excited.
You're
excited.
I'm nervous for these teams. It's always being on the cusp of elimination. It's always nervous in a tournament. In moments, especially when there's no loser bracket or anything. So you drop into the bottom 8 and you're going home, or you're going out of the tournament.
Going to a new room in your house.
New room. That room is cursed.
Yep.
You move it to the next room.
Your parents are going to ship you out.
Yeah.
After this.
They're going to ship you out.
You didn't win PUBG Mobile? Get out of here.
Boarding school it is.
Boarding school it is. Because that's just how it is out here. It's a dog-eat-dog world.
Yeah,
if you're not a fat dog laying on a couch, you're a dog living on the streets.
Yeah, that's it. Not a lot of street dogs around. We're in a nice neighborhood. But
so,
thanks for
Vikendi,
that.
Next match.
On the
snow
snow
match. Yep. It's the last one here in the group stages.
So,
nice and big. Might have some early game lulls,
Yeah, well,
actually, I take that back, because our games today, early game, pretty chaotic.
Yeah, they have been pretty action-packed. We saw it on Erangel, some car action, some shenanigans going on there.
Sandhawk,
had some shenanigans as well, with teams knocking each other out pretty quickly. Vikendi, though, because of the circular map shape.
Big, yeah.
Yeah, and
nice
it's so big. The first few circles tend to, I don't know, they tend to be pretty slow, and teams have to figure it out.
That's what happens.
27 towns
big.
too.
Yep, 27. Unique weapon, G36C.
Actually, Tim and I were looking up a few facts on Vikendi, because we were a bit confused about where it was, right? So you look at that, and you look at the names, and you think, oh, it could be a Russian area, something
Castles.
North. Well, Castle isn't, but we've got like Matt Kresnik and stuff. But it turns out it's between the Italy and the Balkans, in an island out there. So you wouldn't expect that much snow in that type of
What's this finger called?
Your ring finger.
It's between my ring finger and my index finger.
Yep, certainly is.
Go back to your point. Go back to your point.
Anyways, yeah. Apparently, there's actually some nice little lore behind Vikendi as well. Apparently,
what is that?
There's some advertising for the Dino Park. Their main revenue is making plushies and selling them.
What, dinosaur plushies?
Yeah, dinosaur plushies at Dino Park.
Okay.
Apparently, the Cosmodrome is an abandoned rocket facility, which is pretty obvious, with the rockets still active in there.
Was it like a military facility or like a Tesla?
Just a space
Falcon
facility.
X.
Yeah, space
Elon
like
Musk,
a NASA
maybe.
type looking thing. But apparently, in the memo thing, it's pretty dark. It says it where dreams go to die. So that's pretty dark.
The official.
Yeah, PUBG posted. Yep, the official background.
Why would it be?
So
I guess that's after the fact.
Yeah,
because
after
it used to be like a
space
theme park.
station.
Yeah, very prominent. So who lived in the castle then? Is there anything behind?
We didn't get down as far as the castle. The action picked up then.
Okay.
And the action's picked up now. The circle has showing itself to be on Dino Park, so people can go and find themselves some overpriced plushies down there. There's probably some cute ones too. There's also a bit about the maze.
This is who lives in the castle, all decked out. SWI. Oh, killer! Gonna be killed right here. Early game. Tempest. A little far from their squad member over here, so it looks
the
like.
mummy.
Talk about camouflaging.
Yeah.
Wow, that's probably my favorite all-white gear set right here.
Yeah, the mummy
Wow.
definitely works out quite well.
I feel like you can't rock a backpack with that.
No, if
though.
I was
You gotta
snaking, I'd drop
commit.
it. I'd drop my backpack. 100%.
Not the whole game?
No, not the whole game, because you
The
still need to
backpack.
carry the meds. Meds are important. Unless you're playing for the snake. In that case, you just mummy out
Just mommy
on
out.
the deck all
No
day.
vest, no helmet,
No.
no gun.
Just run it directly to the middle of the zone,
Just mommy out.
drop it.
Drop it.
And then alt tab. Maybe follow us on Twitter. Tweet
Yeah.
at us some content.
What's your Twitter?
At Smash Shouts.
Okay.
What's your one?
Well, my Twitter and Instagram
Oh, and your
are
Instagram's the same?
both Mustache Dave with an underscore.
Oh,
at the
that's pretty handy to have, man.
I'd rather you follow my Instagram if I'm being real.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You like the Instagram?
I like
You
it.
post it on? You active?
When I have access, yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Right now,
Yeah,
I've been
but-
posting pictures of food, though. I've been eating a lot of food lately. I'm
Yeah,
just
the food.
like
the food
a
is good
food
here.
vlogger right now, some people would say.
They're treating us well.
Treating
out
us
here.
well.
So it's
Living
good
like
stuff.
kings out here. We should be the ones living in the castle.
We will be living in the castle eventually, I'd imagine, if they keep treating us like this.
Mhm.
As
I'm
you-
gonna need to be, living in the castle with my dog, my
Your
fat
fat dog?
My fat dog.
Yep.
If I had a fat dog, I was naming it Fat Dog. Just
Fat
let's
dog?
be real. Because
Fat
remember Cat Dog?
Cat dog. Yeah, I
That
do
was a
remember
cat
cat dog.
and a dog, and that was
Yeah.
the name, Cat Dog. Like
Cat dog.
I remember those days back in the day. Things were just so simple.
Oh, they were. They were
If you have
so
a cat and a
simple.
dog mixed together, it's just called a Cat Dog.
Nobody gets upset. It's all cat dog.
That's what it is.
Yep.
My dog is a fat dog. His name's Fat Dog. Remember I told you
It's not
about my
bad.
fish the
Yeah,
other day?
fish.
Mr. Fish.
Yeah, Mr. Fish.
He's still alive.
Just keep it
I
simple.
got a picture with him. He's still alive.
Excellent
You can
stuff.
follow my Instagram to find
To find what
pictures
Mr.
of
Fish looks
Mr.
like.
Fish.
Is he a big fish? Or I guess you have to find out
You're
on
gonna have to
Instagram. Yeah,
find
you're not
out.
going to give us anything for
Ben,
free.
you're trying to bait me over here.
Yeah, I mean,
That's premium content.
all right. I mean, I might bring it up.
All right.
In a
all right.
moment.
So, looking at some more premium content, Kevin, just chilling with the
Yes.
flame backpack,
This is a beautiful view, actually.
nice and scenic. I would like to vacation here. I know you said it's a deadly place where dreams come to die, but
Yeah.
even after the fallout of this island,
Doesn't look too bad, does it?
oh, SWI, imagine getting the confirm with the rose.
Oh, he's got the rose crowbar. That is
That
that
is.
is a nice skin.
It's like
I want that.
it's like I love you, but I gotta do
Yeah.
this.
You know what has to do it to him? With the rose.
And then you know what would be
Ooh.
cool if you could just leave the rose on top of them.
Oh yeah, if it like left
If
a
it
rose.
stays, yeah.
Yeah, that would be cute.
It's like, yeah, I got you.
Got you with the
Here's
rose.
the rose. Then that could be like their MO.
Yeah.
Every time you walk over a crate, there's a rose there. It's like
It was him.
SWI was here.
SWI. Wow, that's a really cool skin actually.
Yeah.
He has the same problem as our other player had with the mummy suits. He has the backpack on, with all white, and the helmet too. In fact, so some quite unfortunate stuff here. You need the white backpack cosmetic, white helmet cosmetic. There is white helmet cosmetics, but not sure if there is a white backpack. Just
So,
some.
yeah, where
tools.
would you stay here? I mean, I would stay near the church. It looks.
Well,
I like to be in the center
Yeah,
of
but
towns.
the problem is like I come home pretty late at night after a night on the town,
Uh-huh.
and then if the church bells start going off,
Yeah.
I might not enjoy that in my hungover state.
Mm.
So I'd probably stay a little bit away from the church, but close enough to be able to go and take some happy snaps and
Happy snaps of
maybe
the church.
pray to RN Jesus.
RN Jesus, yep, the
Yep.
PUBG gods
Definitely need that.
themselves.
But I mean, the location of Vikendi itself is close enough to Italy that you'd think that their food would be very Italian influenced, which is good for
some
me.
baguettes.
Baguettes.
French, yeah.
I get French baguettes, but oh, that's a nice
Sosa.
cross. Actually, he goes for the cross there and gets taken out in mid-air, essentially, as the firing squad aims at him and gets him. This is on board with ABADDON. They haven't had the most exciting tournament so far.
Yeah, I agree.
They'll find themselves needing points, and they've only got 2 games to do it from. They're leaving it up to the last minute.
The pressure's on.
It certainly is.
They should
Some
be
players-
able to get SWI
Yeah,
up.
they just have. Some players actually thrive under the pressure. Some players crumble.
They live off of it.
Some players live off it, yep. Right on the brink of elimination, and then all of a sudden they come alive.
And that's what's happening right now. Kevin, you can just tell. Coming alive right here.
Kevin is very lively right now as he
Moving
is
around.
jiggling around.
can't stand still. Trying to get as much information as possible. I mean, on the edge of their seat right here.
Yeah, whatever he's sitting on, if he's laying on his bed or laying down.
Standing up.
I wonder if that's an interesting idea. What's the meta for
players?
Players, are you lying down?
I see a lot of streamers. They sit. I mean, I guess they're streaming, so you gotta have the webcam. For me, I when I play, I lay on my stomach.
Yeah, I do too. Yeah, I lay on my stomach as well a lot. On my back sometimes, but the back is harder with the gyro.
The back is hard, and I play so long sometimes laying on my back that my arms, my elbows start to get sore. Yeah, they give out. One time I dropped the phone on my face.
You wouldn't want to misfire. Like
my nose hit the screen and I actually got a kill because it fired by accident.
All right.
That's a highlight clip right there.
Yeah, it would be a highlight clip on the stream. As we see some players breaking out. We did see Cream confirming a kill onto one of the AVX guys, I believe it was. So there has been a little bit of action. Not a lot. Not too much.
I mean, it's Vikendi early game. We called it out on the break. You know, early game's going to be kind of quiet. Talking about the circle, though, majority of the squads are going to be centering up near north of Dino Park, so there's definitely going to be some action moving forward right here. But circle number 1, pretty fair when it comes to all the squads.
Yeah, it's been pretty nice. There's not much water in it, so there's a lot of play zone, a lot of playable room. The castle is in it on the coasts, or on the eastern side, so teams will maybe try and rotate out through there. There is one player actually in the castle at the moment. He might be taking some happy snaps, some Instagram pics. But you'd imagine he'd be moving on pretty quick, as it's not exactly the best place to stay. It's a bit old, run down. Could use a refurb. Teams choosing not to get inside the villa either at the moment. It is in the zone with a decent positioning, but you'd imagine this circle would shift either hard north or south. Rule it out. If it goes central again, we might be back to talking about your Instagram. Cream is spraying back onto another squad.
Tribe.
There's Tribe. That's not good for Tribe if they managed to go down. They managed to get out and find themselves back into a compound. So that's safety, as they are listening to a few bangers too.
We figured it out. Who was it? That's right. I forgot. Who was it? I told you.
You did tell me, start of the day, you did tell me that it was not Ariana Grande actually blasting the tunes in the car.
Yeah, I made a oopsie.
You know what? It's okay. It's understandable. It does sound a lot like Ariana Grande, as St. Legends claim themselves a crate with an M249 in it, so that's very handy.
Sabrina Carpenter.
That's
who it was. So
shout out to her.
Shout out. Beautiful voice.
Beautiful voice. Voice of
young and talented. I mean, right here.
Oh, it is.
So she's saying, so take aim and fire away. I've never been so wide awake. Nobody but me can keep me safe. And I'm on my way. The blood moon is on the rise. The fire burning in my eyes. And nobody but me can keep me safe. I'm on my way.
That is beautiful, Dave. That
was Sabrina Carpenter's words in that song.
Check her out.
Check her out. Make sure you go follow Sabrina Carpenter. Beautiful.
YouTube, Spotify, wherever
talented,
she's at.
Yep.
Hit it up.
Hit it up. Make sure you go subscribe. Working with PUBG Mobile. I love that song. I mean, that's my ringtone.
It's your ringtone, is it?
Yeah, it's my ringtone.
All right. Well, if we had reception, I'd give you a call, but unfortunately, you're not.
So, I love that song. I wish
it's a banger.
We should just play that song all day long.
We should play it in our breaks, actually. Shouldn't we?
I mean, it gets me pumped up. I love how we have music. Yeah. The vehicles actually. It's actually kind of a cool
really good
thing.
The radio pops off.
I mean, it makes sense.
It does make sense. Perfect sense.
My truck doesn't have good reception though. A lot of static on the radio.
Oh, really?
So.
Yeah, I've just got the default sound system in my 08 Yaris, which I roll that around in. Bit of a flex there is a 08 Yaris for a repeat.
What? Okay. Oh, you're flexing with the 08. I got a 99.
Oh, that would actually be nicer.
A Trooper. It looks actually similar to the
big truck?
US.
Really?
Yeah, with a little grill on it, like the bumper, so the high tires, so you can go in the water, the snorkel, so you can go underneath the water.
Oh, really?
I got it all.
You got it
Roof
all?
rack.
All right.
Trooper.
You're an outdoors man.
Outdoors man.
Yeah, the Yaris doesn't go underwater. I won't try it. As one of the Pittsburgh Knight players has fallen pretty early as well, we've seen them have an up-and-down day. They did manage to claim our first chicken dinner of the day, but last game they didn't trouble the scorers too much. They managed to get picked up. Vigilante answers back onto the side of ABADDON on the hill.
So we did have a fairly decent circle when it comes to the lobby. A lot of the teams, if not all the teams, are going to be in it. We did lose a team in the process here. Sosa is going to be overlooking the Knights. The Knights still going to be live. Here's a circle right here. Get a better glimpse of it. Nice and large, nice and big. Castle still in play over here. Dino Park. Are we going to Dino Park?
Oh, I want to go to Dino Park. Jagger pokes the window, peeks it out, wears a bit to the face for his troubles. That's a nice shot there from Sosa, keeping Jagger honest. I didn't end up getting to talk to Jagger during the break, actually. I forgot about it. So
drinking your tea.
I was drinking my tea. It's very important I get that down.
You're hydrated. Yep, you're hydrated. We can tell. You're looking good.
It's got the tapioca bits in.
So
very good.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of, just pot shots, really, right now. That's the name of the game. Team Unnamed, we might see them fight Ignite. They're actually very close to each other on the edge. We might actually have some action early on here. That would be something else.
Well, you say early on.
Here we go. Here we go.
It's 12 minutes. Time flies when you're having fun, though.
Oh, it's already been 12 minutes?
Yeah, time flies when you're having fun, Dave.
Wow.
We're having fun here.
Hopefully everyone watching is having fun.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Let us know if you are having fun.
Let us know if you're not as well.
Yeah,
and let us know what we can do to help you have fun.
We could do a lot of things to it.
Yeah.
Your singing or your lyrical.
That wasn't mine.
That was Sabrina Carpenter's. We see one of the Team Unknown players actually bleed out. So unfortunately, Team Unnamed even, sorry, my mistake. Team Unnamed, they have been our killers of the day, essentially. They've been having an 8-kill game and an 18-kill game. So I'm surprised that they haven't found action early on, actually. I was thinking that they might even compound crash early in this Vikendi as we see a Snow Gilly come out.
Looks good.
Yeah, it does look good.
Got the chicken pan.
The pan skins are quite phenomenal, actually.
All the skins are.
Yeah, they're fantastic.
Oh, 4-time scope on the floor. Whose is that?
I don't know, but that's one of my favorite scopes. I'd pick that up. Put that on almost anything and it'll work out.
You jumped on a snowmobile. The Yeti.
It is, as B2W, our winners from last game, are laying some hurt onto Simplicity. Simplicity have been quiet today. They are just about safe, you'd think. Maybe in the danger zone a little bit.
Hey, Clover PUBG M said 10 out of 10 casters in the chat.
Oh, thank you, Clover.
Thank you, Clover.
Warms my heart. Sorry about the action, guys. It's not exactly kicking off, but we're doing our best to let you know how it's going down. The circle is pretty central, is covering Winery in the south, Villa in the north, Mavatra in the west, and Castle in the east. There is still a lot of towns in here. Dino Park is more about a central point. You got to feel like this next circle has to be Rude finally and shift away.
I hope we keep going to Dino Park. I believe you had a Dino Park ending. You were ranting on about it. You were like sweating, foaming from the mouth talking about it. You were so excited. Yeah, hopefully we can see that again here today. I have yet to see a Dino Park ending.
Yeah, I get a bit wild when the Dino Park is in reference, as it is a favorite. I do love theme parks. I can't wait to one day eventually visit the great country of America, which has some fantastic theme parks. Dino Park, let's see how it goes. The circle about to pop.
Fingers crossed.
Hey!
Hey! Pretty center. Pretty center. But if you want Dino Park,
you're
feeling good.
Yeah.
Oh, man, imagine the squads here. I mean, this is good for the teams. I mean, they're already in a position.
Yep.
Junior just checking out
some
things. I mean, what do you do? I mean, this is Vikendi in a sense. Well, it reminds me of getting snowed in, right? Like, I live in Florida, so I don't really experience snow, but I can only imagine experiencing snow. You get snowed in, things get a little boring, right? You got to read a book. You got to light the fire, kindle the fire. There's nothing to do when it's snowing. You can't go to the store. You can't go outside and play. You can't fly a kite.
So, especially if it's bad snowy weather.
You got to snuggle up in your Snuggie, right? The one-piece thing.
Yeah, well, it gets too hot in Australia for Snuggies, which sucks, but one day I'll move to a cold country and I can have a Snuggie.
Well, this is kind of a cool little
ditch,
a little off-roading right there on the ditch.
That's what you like.
That's what I like. I like this. This is a nice little road. It protects the vehicles from both angles here, so this is actually really cool.
Little trench or some sort.
Trench warfare.
It is good B2W find themselves around that trench area. It could be quite fun stuff if we find ourselves in the end of the game around that area, because that would lead to some epic action with blowing up cars, using them for cover. You see B2W actually snaking it out a little bit here as they exit the trench. There is a full white kitted man. But yeah, as we're talking about the circle, it is central, essentially. So a lot of teams are in it already. Yep. There's no need to move too much. Dino Park in the mixture. Abbey around the place as well. Castle has been ruled out. Mavatra is on the far western coast, so you don't want to be up in there. So the teams are working out. I imagine the teams are just talking about where their next rotation
where,
is.
Yeah, trying to guess where the circle might pop, and if it does, like they have so much time here, they can come up with multiple game plans. Like, okay, guys, if it goes north, let's go here. If it goes south, let's try this out. If it goes west, we're gonna do that. So that's good. You know, they got the time to discuss things out. Hopefully, with so much time on their hands, they don't overthink it, because sometimes when you overthink it, you outplay yourself.
That's it. You don't want to second guess yourself. You want to get one plan up, and then you want to execute it, really.
Some would say go with your jellies.
Go with your jellies. I've got a few jellies at the moment. That boba tea sat very well with me. But another thing to think about is the communication. They have a lot of time to relay information at the moment, where they're hearing gunshots, where they're not hearing gunshots. As we hear gunshots.
We hear some
now.
gunshots.
We do hear some gunshots, which is always nice.
Hear multiple gunshots.
Multiple gunshots. Maybe it's a side of Simplicity firing on into the distance.
Maybe the teams are just messing with us at this point.
They could be. They're just firing in the air for no reason. St. Leonard's have found themselves some knockers. Gunshots on our screen, actually, as B2W and Simplicity take aim at each other. That's going to whittle down some meds, whittle down some armor. Ooh, one of the players from B2W actually took a shot, sounded like from an SKS.
Simplicity.
That's a nice compound,
nice
actually.
Yeah, I actually like the layout here. I mean, look at the walls. You're defended from all angles, almost 360 there. You got 2 second-story buildings that look like they have some solid sight lines. This is looking pretty good for Simplicity. I wonder what the aerial view looks like for B2W. I know we see Park, you know, using the third person peeking to look out the window, but I don't think this compound that Simplicity is in is easily crashed.
Well, having a peek at the circle, it has shifted hard south, about as hard south as you can get. So Simplicity's compound is now out of the circle, unfortunately for them. Abbey, roundabouts there, is in play. Dino Park is just out of play, you'd say. It's not going to be ending there, unfortunately for us, Dave. But that area just southeast of Dino Park is well and truly in play. There's lots of fields there, open roads. That open road is covered by compounds. So we're going to have a lot of teams crashing in now, you'd imagine, as the action's about to kick off. We're on board with Cloud9. We've had a really quiet day, the day of Curse in full effect. But we're looking to turn this around. You called them for a chicken dinner on the day.
Yep.
So
they still got 4 lives, so they're looking good. They are going to be getting pinched here very shortly with Tribe, another team that's been doing a phenomenal job here today. So let's see how this fight plays on out.
I think you'd back Cloud9 in this fight. They are hungry for some points. They wouldn't be happy with the results they've put on in the last 2 days. They are now deploying the smoke wall to move further into the zone. Going to use a car behind that smoke wall. Trying to keep as many cars intact as possible, as they are fantastic cover later in the game. This is the Dino Park Volcano.
Ooh.
Tribe are all over it like a bad smell.
I like the helicopter aerial view that we're getting right now.
It's nice and smooth.
Smooth, thank you, observers. We see Simplicity in the background being forced to move out of that compound we were just complimenting a second ago. The Knights will have the southern edge all to themselves over here, so we'll have to pay attention to that. ABX, super close to Tribe. I don't know if they're aware of them.
He'll be hearing the Tribe members move around and make some noise, but I don't think you'd want to take a fight at all. Maybe if he finds a Tribe player standing still, he takes the shots, but his teammates aren't really close enough to trade him out if he does get taken down. Micro TT on the high ground. Doesn't really have high ground weaponry though. Has a Bison and a G36. So I wouldn't trust him in a gunfight right now. These are the last 2 players from the side of AVX. They've had a good day, so they'll be looking to get themselves in the placement points as much as possible, as we see Ambush get onto Cream. Cream player knocked and thirsted straight up. So that's one of them down already, as it seems both AVX players have got a Bison on.
So looking around, 6 angry men going to be smack in the middle. Cloud9.
Here we go.
Getting pinched on. ABS Cream. Looks like we're going to have a fight happening on the northern edge here.
That's one of the Cream players actually going to be thirsted out straight away. Hector finish that off. There is still one Cloud9, well not Cloud9, Cream player in the area. Hector has a car at his disposal, so he can move into the zone pretty quickly. He's going to throw a Molotov at a car. That's usually not the way you want to do things, but Hector knows best. Oh, that is shot. It was actually a snowmobile, and he just gets perfectly tracked down on it. And that will be another Cream member in the dirt. There's only one alive, you'd think, in the zone, healing up. That's rough as we get into the red UAS. This actually looks like your car now, doesn't it?
Not red.
Not red?
But similar.
Very similar.
Hector is going to be pulling up over here. They do need to focus on the next zone. We will be having a shift to the west. B2W are going to be favored in it. Cloud9, definitely a team that we're going to need to pay attention to in the kill feed as they are in the north. Possibly setting up for a nice position to gatekeep. Can they defend? We see a couple squads attempting to crash north right now.
Yeah, the north is definitely going to get crashed, but the Knights have so much room in the south. Hector actually chucking in reverse as he sees that player.
Okay.
Oh, he does the 180 spin too.
Wow.
Hector moves.
Oh, no.
It's not enough, though. It's the AVX player with that G36. He was sitting above Dino Park. He gets a big air, comes out from Taps. Doesn't manage to land the jump too cleanly, and that might cost them a knock here. One of the players dropping very low in that Darcia, but he does manage to get out. AVX now suddenly coming alive. One of their players has been knocked, and that is not what you want to be because he is one of the last players from that squad. Looks like his teammate will try and revive him, but he's going to be very vulnerable from angles as we see the last of
ABS. Yeah, they're going to be rotating, though. They're going to be focusing on that. They have a track to work with here. They're going to be crashing into Tribe.
I said Knights were all alone, but everyone's gone and joined them down in the southern side. So
shots are ringing right here. St. Legion and Legends, that is, looking pretty hurt, pretty pinned down right here.
They are
like two different squads. Ignite and the Knights are going to be trying to sandwich them. F2K Coyote also in the background of this, possibly trying to get a couple cheap shots. 0 kills on Jagger the Fragger so far, aiming down sights onto Chaos with his high ground position. The Knights have a pretty decent spot to work with. Vigilante is pushed up, though, with the flanking position. We'll need to be careful if they do find themselves in an engagement out there by themselves.
Sam's finding a few knocks here and there for the Knights. It was onto F2K, who was kind of backstabbing them as well, as Tribe now entering the fray versus ABS. More teams crashing in
look
and
at
finding themselves. Yeah, they are.
Now they're getting spicy.
Now they're getting very spicy. As that moves center, that is AVX out. Ambush side taking casualties as well. We're going to see a lot of squads start dropping like flies, you'd imagine, as St. Legends are in a rough spot. But they are safe for now. F2K on the outskirts of the zone. They need to move in. The Knights need to move, but not very fast. So they could wait for these teams to rotate in and spray them down, or they could just send it. It looks like they are moving their vehicles around. So a full send could be in use. But it is the St. Legends guys paying attention.
They're going to be focusing on positioning rather than fragging out right here. I see Cream Joe might be kind of blocking them, gatekeeping the Knights, but it is going to be a 4v1, so they might be able to run over Joe. Looks like Joe's position is looking pretty solid. Grego, though, going to be trying to take some shots onto Knights in their vehicles as they do pull off this. Sam's still going to be on the roof, though, trying to get a couple shots onto those enemies out there in the distance.
Yeah, Sam's got,
going to do here?
Sam's got 3 knocks for no kills, so he's probably feeling a little bit unlucky.
Putting up the numbers for damage, though.
Yeah, he's doesn't manage to get the confirm on that. It's the 6 Angry Men steal the confirm on the kill. He knows where Joe is, actually, so he won't be caught unawares. But Tribe and Cloud9 have been fighting for quite a while, and it looks like Cloud9 are starting to wear the worst of that engagement.
We see in the bottom corner.
That's 3 players knocked out for Cloud9. It could be all done and dusted.
They're just getting shredded. I believe Cloud9 were holding a position over there with that little shack with the smokes and the vehicles. And Tribe just straight up pushed it. I think they did take out Tribe, though.
But they might have taken out Tribe now. Cream Esports now go out. This is on board with Ignite. They are in the zone very shortly as the St. Legends guys are pushing in. We've lost 5 teams in the space of 5 seconds, it feels like. This is going to be straight pushing up. Gilly Suit doesn't manage to get... Wait, he managed to get 1 and 2.
Diego!
From downtown.
Sam. The pull-up turned into a pull-down fail as they dug their own graves right there.
On the side of that hill, they all dug their own graves.
I mean, they had to get into some type of cover, some type of position. Now we got Simplicity on the high ground. They're going to be looking at the Knights, taking some shots at them, trying to keep them pinned down. But the fact that the Knights got the cleanup right there, they're feeling good. They got a smile on their face.
Yeah, 6 AM wearing a mini shot from Jagger. One of their players will now drop down. This is the fight that we're going to be capturing. Simplicity have the overview on top of the Knights, and the Knights aren't feeling too hot, but the Knights will be angling towards that 6 AM guys, because that's where the angle is, really. The Simplicity guys can peek all they want, but there is cover for the Knights. 6 AM, they kind of have to take the gunfights with. The circle moves.
Next circle popped.
And it's favoring the Knights, in fact.
Simplicity. They're going to have to move off of their rock ledges up there, and right to their north is B2W, who probably have sightlines of this. Cloud9, they still have one member alive after that try push, so hopefully they'll be able to snake it here as we do see them up there in the north. But like you said, Ben, the Knights, they had this rock, they had the US for cover, and now they are the only squad in the new circle.
They are the only squad in the new circle, as Vigilante is taking full effect of that, or full advantage of that, killing anyone that comes in sight. Sam, Diego, and one of Cloud9 players, I didn't quite catch it, were all tagged for 3 kills.
Pyra.
Yep. Pyra, okay, beautiful. Look at all the teams with 4 up, though. We've got Pittsburgh Knights, Simplicity. Well, actually, Pittsburgh Knights are getting... Jacob got taken out by a car explosion, in fact, so they're down to 3 now with 1 on the deck. Simplicity, Granja Gaming, who desperately need points, and B2W are all active with 4 players.
I gotta say, yeah,
3.
6 Angry Men definitely playing a different game here today. We continue to see them within these top 6, top 5 situations, and with 3 to 4 members alive. So whatever they're doing today is a good thing that they changed it up on last day. Hopefully we can see them move on up out of those bottom leaderboards. But let's go hop on over here as Simplicity looks like they're going to be trying to crash, trying to get a little closer to the edge here, as it seems like Irish will be using this Dacia for cover and allowing his squad members to safely get into the new play area.
Well, it wasn't safe for Russell as Sam's picked him off. Nade, this is a long throw. How good's his arm? Has he been hitting the gym? Not quite sure. It has got the legs on it. Nade's going to pop soon. You'd hope. Unless it wasn't smoke. No, it must be a smoke.
Must be smoke. So, looking around.
But Sam's finished Russell now. So
Pyra is going to be taking some blue damage. Looks like Pyra is just going to do some healing action out there, trying to outlive. I wonder if Pyra was spotted by B2W, but even if that's the case, B2W are going to be finding themselves in an engagement right now, as we see Jamon, Lushy, trying to make the approach here. They got their Uzis out. They're ready to get close and personal. They're ready to spray and pray. Here comes the heals. B2W are going to be holding these members down behind this rock.
Not enough. They're all gone.
WY popping out, yep.
That's Granja going down. They do manage to find themselves 6th place, so that's some good placement points for them. But they're still going to want more.
Pyra's still in the blue healing,
Pyra's
too.
still in the blue.
So able to out-survive Granja.
Earns himself some more placement points as
J7 still healing
from the Knights is starting
still
to...
healing.
Still
popping them.
Has he got one more in him?
Oh, here we go. 3.
He's got 3 more and a... Well,
5
he's not going to get the
bandages.
medkit off. You'd think he wouldn't get the medkit off anyway.
If Pyra can out-survive one more squad, that would be something else. But it looks like B2W, they're going to be on the edge here. Next to Simplicity, Pittsburgh Knights are going to be favored in this next zone as well. Knights with 3 alive, Simplicity with 3 alive, Cloud9 with 1, and then B2W with 4.
From my count, Pyra's dead now.
Pyra...
He's going for the kills. He's going
for
the kills.
Sprays!
Yeah, he's
down to the play zone, attempted to get another point on their exit as they checked on out of here.
Yeah, he tried to get the B2W guys. They will be able to get the revive on that player.
Survived over another squad, though.
Yeah, he did.
In the blue.
He managed to get some more placement points. As Sam is continuing to rain havoc on the guys from Simplicity as they move up in that car through the smokes, weaving through traffic. They are on board with Irish. Sam is getting more knocks on Simplicity. This is the last player from Simplicity.
Irish is getting shot from.
He's getting multiple angles too. B2W guys are pushing in the back. And that is them
Look at all these smokes.
This is now B2W versus the Knights. Knights are losing this engagement at the moment as Sam has knocked up 5 kills. The Vigilante is knocked up against a tree.
Oh my goodness.
And they're moving as a pack too.
Yeah, moving as a pack, using these smokes as cover. They're going to get close and personal to the Knights. They know that they took out Vigilante over there. Vigilante trying to creep and crawl, trying to get some type of information to relay that back to their squad members.
Now, Dave, this could be a second chicken dinner in a row for B2W on the day as Sam is knocked down. It is 1 player from the Knights versus the 4 from B2W. He is not looking too crash hot either.
Oh, they had a volley over there too.
He does drop down. So that will be back-to-back chicken dinners for B2W.
Okay.
That is fantastic work. The Knights managed to claim themselves, 10 kills on the way to 2nd place. There's some good work there from them. But the teams that struggled for points, desperately need points, aren't looking like they're getting them. Tribe went out in 12th place as well, as you can see there. F2K, Cream down there. There's some AVX guys down there. AVX have had a decent enough day. You'd think they've done maybe enough to get themselves out. But we'll have a look at the highlights from the game.
Let's go check out the highlights. I mean, the beginning of the game, highlights, mainly us just chatting up. with the chat and amongst ourselves because the circles were so center and so large that a lot of the teams were just straight resident sleeping.
There was some highlight-worthy chat going on, though. I believe.
Look at that ninja jump, though. That
was a good knock. That was a good knock.
That was a mid-air knock right there. Here comes Hector taking some shots. This was one of the members from Cream on their snowmobile.
Oh, this was the 180.
The 180 reverse
180,
from Hector.
baby.
If Hector could have pulled this off, that would have been beautiful. Hey,
it was beautiful.
You can't pull it off if you don't try, though, right?
That's right. This is Sam getting some knocks. He must have done so much damage. He must have done
this pull up. What?
That went south really quick.
They didn't expect a solo to be there. I guarantee you that.
No way. They did see the snowmobile. Probably thought it was a dead player.
Sam from downtown, baby.
That was a long shot. This was GRUNTo Gaming going out in a rapid rate.
With the bang.
Yeah, with the bang. We did see the last player from Cloud9 go out with a bang too. But this was the ending of the game. Vigilante pokes a tree. Unfortunately for him, there was lots of players watching.
Yeah, I mean, Vigilante holding a pretty solid angle over there. I feel like it could have been crucial to defending against B2W, but unfortunate was taken out there. Yeah. So they weren't able to provide that off angle, and that allowed B2W to just be so aggressive, push those two members from the Knights on that rock, throw a molly, get the kill, get the flush, get the chicken dinner, baby.
We do love a good chicken dinner, and this was the state of our chicken dinner as we move over to the scoreboard soon enough. Here it is.
There it is.
It is B2W, 28 points with their chicken dinner. Pittsburgh Knight, Simplicity, Cloud9. That's the top four. Cloud9's curse may be over. That's a decent performance. 6 Angry Men with 13 points too.
I mean,
it's good stuff.
Pyra out surviving. 6 Angry Men right there. Definitely pulling in clutch there. Going to be allowing them to rack up some points right there. 8 placement points, so I like it.
I like it too. Still got one more game for the day for them to claim their chicken dinner and really break the curse.
That makes me happy. Here's the next team, St. Legends. We saw a couple fights happen with them. They were able to get 4 kills, 3 placement points. The Unnamed, no kills this game, 4 placement points. Tribe Gaming right underneath them. There's the North American overall standings. Remember, one more game to go.
One more game to go.
So every single team would have had 12 games. So things are getting interesting with this leaderboard, Ben.
Yeah, they certainly are. Knights aren't probably going to catch him for next game.
They'd
need a big chicken dinner. They'd need a chicken dinner to win it. That would be their 4th of the groups as well, so that'd be
the most chicken dinners.
No, really the most. Cloud9, their 2 chicken dinners came on the first day. They've moved themselves up to 4th place. Tribe and Unnamed are still progressing up the leaderboards. Unnamed doing a fantastic job with no chicken dinner to get this far in.
Here's the next page. Wildcard in 9th. Space Station Gaming in 10th. Omen in 11th. B2W still trying to shoot on up this leaderboard. The only squad with on this page from today's game.
Certainly is, and they secured 2 chicken dinners so far in the day, so they've moved themselves up a lot of points, much to the detriment of some of these lower down teams. We'll see the next slate of teams, which will be the teams that are currently safe, but with 1 game to play, could drop down.
Yeah,
that is the 17 to 24 mark, but it does come up.
It's going to be the teams that are looking to make some moves here to make sure that they don't find themselves down there.
So
here we are.
Ignite, Cream Esports, they're moving up. You would say they can't. Latinos Unidos are the ones sweating at the moment on 76 points. If a few more teams overtake them, they could be forced down into the relegation zone.
I mean, yeah, look at this, 70, 74. So the point gap down here is neck to neck.
It is certainly neck to
neck. A couple kills could be doing you under.
Yeah, HQA and Latinos Unidos are the ones in the danger zone. We'll have a fight. We only have the 2 teams knocked out so far, still. Ambush are about 10 kills though behind, or 7 points behind the next. So Ambush need a game of 7 points plus to knock down another team.
Which is definitely doable.
Certainly is doable, but as it stands, these are the teams that will be knocked out.
St. Legends, I feel like they could possibly pull it off as well.
Pop off. They need 11 points to get up into 24th place.
Yep.
So they might need a little bit more than that to secure themselves out. So a big game from St. Legends or Ambush would send them home. This is the kill leaders though, and Sam has found himself in the board.
We called it.
Well, I called Jagger.
You called Jagger, but
one of the
we called at least one person from today's game is going to be able to break it on into the kill leaderboards. 32 though, for Simple, can we make it? I don't know.
They need a big one.
Need a big one. And that's what the Knights need. They need a big chicken dinner with a bunch of kills if they want to take over that 1st place position. So who knows? We got one more game to go here, Ben. I'm feeling good. These squads, I'm sure, are feeling good to finally be close to closing the chapter of the group stages. So, ladies and gentlemen, don't go anywhere. We got one more game to go here. We'll be right back with some more PUBG action.
PUBG Mobile Team Deathmatch. Endless respawn, endless fun. There is a better choice.
You have to find out.
Yeah, ATP have got to find out now. The shots are raining out. That M4, the deadly accurate. Juicy's
getting shot.
He's feeling it. He's trying to juke, but it's just not enough. It's actually Wildcard who steals the knock, but who can get the final blow? They managed to pick Wi-Fi up as well. Sixless is just causing more pain with that VSS.
See the backpack.
Oh yeah, they do see the backpack. Because we say won't be fooled by this.
Just like that.
He does actually get a knock onto Wi-Fi.
Alive. Looks like Wang might be able to do the cleanup over here. Going to be bouncing up.
Wang's a bit of a clutch goal too, so... Oh, please throw! Oh! It does a lot of damage to that V2 player, and he's feeling it now.
Here comes Wang. Yep, the jump.
Ooh, both down.
Just like that.
Simple. He knows where he is. He's in the kitchen.
We've seen 1v3s before. We've seen it before.
Especially in doorways, so it can be... I guess he pushes around. It is simple, and he does finish the game off.
They're on like the third page of the leaderboard, if I can recall. They're pretty far down there.
This is risky stuff at the moment. He walks in the door, the spray comes out. It will be enough to find him. It was first. No, the second player comes in immediately, gets the second player too. He's on the run though. This is one of the last players from
Get the flush, get the flush. I would flush these. I
would thirst those two kills immediately. He does hear players coming through though, so he's very careful. He does see now that third player from the squad. Takes the shot. He's got the AKM out. He's pushing very aggressively. Jumping picks. He's going to need...
Just playing and waiting and biting his tongue, waiting for the right opportunity to pounce onto Xiaoxi, but Xiaoxi is still, again, he has the elevation, he's right on top, and Sibu doesn't have helmet, as AJ just said, so he might be in trouble, but Xiaoxi actually falls down all the way, and he actually dies. What the heck just happened there? And Sibu, but he's all alone here, as Sergio already got dropped, so CTL's surprise left with one player. And then
that's a great
flying
grenade!
Holy smokes, they've dropped gears a little bit, but of course the thing is, we saw Group A battle Group B, and then Group C battle Group D, but we didn't see Group A battle Group C just yet. So I think Group A and Group C.
He could have stayed ahead of the blue. Why are you healing? He's trying to out-heal. To be fair, at the current rate, he will be fine. He's banking on Unique taking down Dream Eaters before the next phase pops, because after that, he will not be able to out-heal.
There is a secure position behind this hillside, though.
I know.
There's really no reason for this. I think this is a very big mistake from Mysterio and Myth. He won't be able to out-heal the next. He's got a couple, but that's him out. Yeah. really big whiff there from Asteria Mir. I think they could have absolutely come on the backside of Dream Eaters.
Ooh, out comes Frost. Is able to get it, but he needs to mount up. He needs to try and heal. No, he popped the wrong heal. He is going to go down, and now it's just Mortal trying to hold it.
To drop him, a couple of players left. It's
Oh,
actually
he doesn't
Nagasaki.
know.
Yeah, Nagasaki is there.
It's a hide and seek game right now. Like everybody, like, where is that guy? Like he's like, I'm chilling. Like everything's good. Like,
yeah, it's all good in the hood as Euphoria is all alone. Nagasaki is their player, but he has been
like
found.
they're
by
not finding him.
No, they don't know where he's at. Okay, they found
finally.
him. Finally, they found him. So it will be IF.
welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We got one more game to go here for the NA group stages. The teams, sweaty fingers, sweaty palms, mom spaghetti, everything
all over the
is
place.
coming down to the final game.
The one Erangel game to rule them all, really. Whew. So many teams can push themselves out of that elimination zone. So many teams can fall into it if there are some good games to be had. You're predicting Cloud9, right? Because you have to.
High five, first of all. Okay. Cloud9, I gotta predict them just so people don't blame me for their performances. I mean, they've been not popping off, but doing well to get enough points to continue to move up the overall leaderboard. So even though they're not getting the 20 kill, chicken dinner wins, which we expect them to get, they're doing a good job. But I saw a couple people in the chat during the break saying GRUNTo Esports. I know they're all the way down there.
Hands, GRUNTo Esports.
A couple fans, but they're saying, listen, this squad, this last game, expect some hot drops.
Hot drops. We love hot drops. I want to see some hot drop action. Who they're going to target?
We're going to have like 3 teams go to school. That's what the rumor is on the streets.
Word on the street.
No, the streets.
Streets?
On the streets.
Is that the school streets? Or
the school streets. It's called the streets.
Word in the hole is.
Okay.
And the locker room.
Locker room
talk means there's a school in action. School drop would be so fantastic. Imagine if all the teams that are secure and safe went and just rolled it out of the school.
That's collusion. Time out there.
If they just went and battered it out of the school.
If it's a coincidence, then okay, we can't say.
Well, there's no coincidence that we have some fantastic games here. And if you want to check those games out, you need to go to the YouTube, right? The PUBG Mobile Esports YouTube channel. It has all of the streams running. It has all of the VODs running. You need to get on it, watch the games, find out the story so far.
Get on it.
What else do you need to get on, Dave?
Your phone.
Your phone. And when you get on your phone, you need to download the PUBG Mobile app. It is the best free game on the market for sure.
Best free game in the world.
iOS App Store, Google Play Store. Those are the 2 places you can get it. And you can go hard in the paint and maybe end up getting yourself a chicken dinner versus the likes of
If you can't find it, make sure, you said earlier, we can always text your mom.
Yeah, I can always text my mom. My mom knows where it is. Sarah, she's a lovely lady. She's at home. Well, she's at work now, I guess.
Cooking me some biscuits.
Biscuits? Oh, you wouldn't eat her cooking, mate.
I love biscuits.
No, you wouldn't eat her cooking, mate.
I saw some people in the chat that are like, we're getting hungry. Where should I eat? They tuned into the right stream.
They tuned into
the right stream.
We have cuisine all over the place for them.
Yeah.
I mean, you were recommending... What was the other one you were recommending the other day?
Popsicles.
Popsicles? You reckon popsicles? Is it that hot in NA at the moment?
It's getting hot in this lobby.
It's getting hot in this lobby. It's been hot in this lobby.
Right now, we got our players funneling on in, getting prepared for the last game. Make sure you tell me just to back off if I'm talking too much about your mom, by the way.
No, right. You're fine.
Make you uncomfortable.
You're right.
Okay. Yeah, me and her go way back. So, so yeah, one more game to go. We're excited. I mean, you were here since the very beginning of group stages for NA. I came through the midway mark. I just strolled up in here, right? They called the boys back in the NA for the support. I dropped in with a parachute. What teams, since the very beginning, in your opinion, kind of made improvements that you didn't expect? Is that fair for me to ask?
No, I mean, it's not too unfair. Obviously, Method was the big one, right? Method had 2 days where they were absolutely lost in the sauce, you would say, as they were finding themselves down at the bottom of all the standings, but they managed to find themselves improving throughout the time, and that's shown as well in other tournaments they've competed in. They've had some pretty good results recently, coming second to Tempo Storm in one online league, so they're improving rapidly, which is good to see. If they can keep improving in this trajectory, it will be quite nice to see them finish up. Some other teams that have improved a little bit, well, obviously 6 a.m. today have improved a lot. They've probably been one of the most improved today. B2W with 2 chicken dinners, that's a big improvement from where they were.
So I need a promise. I mean, I like 6 a.m., their logo, but if they make it to the semifinals, maybe Microsoft Paint PNG too. Maybe a new one.
New PNG, you reckon?
I mean, commission me. I'll make a 6 a.m. logo for you guys. So take me up on your offer, send me a DM. I'll be more than happy. I got some Microsoft Paint skills. But let's head on over to the final match of the group stages. It all comes down to this.
It does all come down to it. Unique weapon, the DP28. What a time we find ourselves in, and what a plane we find ourselves with. It is cutting the lower third straight away, basically. It is pretty difficult to get to school at the moment, so you'd have to do a far drop to get to school. That's about right on the edge of parachuting. Military base is in play. Milta over the top of that. Farm as well. Quarry. Where we see most of the circle's end at the moment is in that western side for some reason, between a lot of the regions as well. That western side is so favored. So for me, I want to see a military-based circle to end out our group stages in North America.
You've been asking for that for a couple days now,
I
too.
really want one, but I've been left wanting.
Got the Bape outfit on.
Oh, this is the Bape collab, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, the hoodie and stuff.
A lot of collabs with PUBG Mobile.
Yeah,
I love
PUBG
it.
Mobile pops off.
They know how to farm that clout.
They do. Bape is good clout too.
Good clout. We should wear that.
We should actually wear
I should request it. I mean, if we're really kings, we'll really be able to test our status levels here.
Let's test our clout.
Let's get some Bape gear, and why wouldn't they let us wear it? I think they should.
Certainly should. It would be good promotion as we are.
Good promotion. So it looks like 3 squads are going to be, maybe even 4 down there in Military Island. So they're also betting on that circle going down there like you want, Ben.
Yeah, well, he's got the Bape parachute too, by the way, so that is swagged out of his mind.
Swag surfing.
Oh, we're looking towards that school. Are we seeing many squads drop there? Oh, it's a far western circle again.
Hey,
that's all right. It happens. We've seen some Everest endings and some South George endings that have been quite fun to work with, so hopefully we get one of those again. Those are a bit more interesting than the GAC finishes, that's for sure.
I mean, anything will be more interesting than our last Vikendi early game with those circles. So.
Well, we're already seeing some squads eye each other off as Team Unnamed, who
had a good game 1.
Yeah, they had a really fantastic game 1. 18 kills. 8 kills in the second game.
Kind of cooled off after that, I feel like.
8 kills in the second game. No kills in the third game.
Oh,
so they're looking for a new one.
Ignite. St. Legends going to be in the C block over here. Squaring off. Grego, I think, is on the roof over here, overlooking some of the members from Ignite. Diego, Grego's partner in crime, is going to be trying to group up and provide that support. Team Unnamed out here in the crates in Nova, getting in some heated action.
This is Granja Gaming, who are actually the bottom at the moment. So they will need a massive chicken dinner to secure themselves out. And at the moment, they're securing a few kills.
I think go for the flush.
Yeah, honestly. I think go for the third.
We see a lot of players not tend to do that.
He's going to get caught out. He won't get shot, as it is a mate of his on the other side that will knock it out and knock that team out as well. As I believe maybe Team Unknown as well have gone down. Or Team Unnamed, that was going down.
Oh, we lost 2 teams.
We lost 2 teams already.
Ooh.
The Unnamed, they've gone out in 15th place.
Okay.
So unfortunately, I'm not quite sure what the other team that went down was.
Down and out that quick. The one tap dirt nap happens just like that.
Can be rough out there.
In the books. Done and dusted. Ooh, Diego's going to be tossing the molly out here.
Pop a molly. He's sweating.
Molly. Swag surfing. Getting ready.
Popping the nade as well. You wouldn't want to put your nade right on top of the molly, though, because
they most likely... Oh,
won't be
on the bottom window.
Bottom window's okay. Doesn't manage to land the nade, though, unfortunately.
Ooh, the safari cap for Coco.
It's not bad. Needs a vest, though. Pretty exposed in the chest region.
Should be able to pick one up.
Put a shirt on.
Are very popular in this region on Military Island. Looks like this standoff will be happening for a couple moments now. Both these squads are not in circle number 1, so hopefully they have that time constraint in the back of their minds.
It's Tribe getting in on the action now too, getting a flush, confirming a kill real quick. It's a good way to start for them. Tribe with a squad I highlighted at the start of the day. They haven't lived up to my expectations exactly, but they've had okay finishes. But if they can get a big one in this last game, then they'll really make me happy. I'll go home with a smile on my face, back to my hotel room. This Ignite fight, you'd think it would start to kick off soon, as the blue is encroaching in very soon. Only 8 seconds until it starts moving.
Teams opting to send it. South George, Cloud9, they're there. Pittsburgh Knights might be going towards the Mount Everest area.
Mount Everest is pretty picturesque too.
Yep.
I like playing up there as when I'm playing. I really like playing at that Everest position. Feel like a king.
We had a game. Yeah, we had a game where a lot of squads opted to take that high ground peak up there.
Oh, okay.
My thing is though, like, it's strong at the beginning.
Yeah.
But then when you're forced to move down there, you never really see those teams survive.
No, that's kind of the same problem with Potato Hill, right?
Yeah.
It's like the first squad that's up there usually goes down because there's so many angles to watch on Potato Hill. There's not that much cover. There's some trees and that's about it. And if you ever have to rotate off Potato Hill, the bottom is kind of
it's
barren.
Dangerous.
So yeah, you can get taken out pretty quick. Pretty quick smart.
Quick smart. So it's what they call a double-edged sword.
Yeah, it is. catch-22 is...
Catch-22.
Yeah.
Double-edged sword. What else?
I can't think of anything else. My brain is cooked. So much PUBG action.
Cooked like an omelet.
I wouldn't mind an omelet.
On a hot sidewalk day.
Actually, yeah, that's a thing in Australia is people, when it gets too hot or gets a certain temperature, they just crack an egg on the driveway and see if it fries up.
Do you eat it, though?
No, of course not.
Oh, why not?
Well, I mean, it would be dirty.
It's a waste of an egg.
It is a waste of an egg.
Must be rich.
People do it for the vine, you know? Do it for
the vine?
Do it for the vine. Maybe it's a bit
What
old
is
for the
this,
vine.
2012?
I mean, yeah.
What is this, 2012?
What is it now? Is it TikTok that they're doing now?
Oh my
doing it for the
goodness.
TikTok?
Is the vine even a thing? Like, does it exist?
I don't think. I think
anymore?
it's actually. I think it's dead.
We just found out that Ben still uses Vine.
Yeah, well.
It's okay. Follow Ben on Vine.
Yeah. I don't actually have a Vine account at all.
Smash shouts on
I just
Vine.
watched the
Yeah,
YouTube
right. Yeah, right. You
compilation.
probably
I just
got a
watched the
bunch of
YouTube
pictures of cats
compilations.
on there and eggs frying on sidewalks.
Okay.
You exposed, man. 2019, Ben exposed. You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. As we do pop on over to Cloud9 out here. Remember, they're in that North George Hospital area. They are going to be rotating a little south here, trying to get involved. This is their last game, so they're looking to rack up as many points as possible. Trying to get involved. We see Tribe out there in the distance. Pyro going to be taking some pot shots at Seagut and that US.
I like that name, Seagut.
Seagut.
I think it's from Vikings, actually. One of the characters called Seagut.
Seagut?
Seagut.
Good show.
Yeah, it is good. Back on the Vine thing, though. If you,
so you got a Vine, bro.
I don't have a Vine. I just watch the compilations.
You want to keep talking about Vine.
Well, if you have good Vine compilations, do send them through because they are quite funny, and I have a bit of time on my hands now.
Isn't that how Logan Paul got famous? On
I think so. One of those things.
So you know Aaron Carter?
No.
Oh.
Unfortunately, I don't. I'll probably know if I saw his face, but don't know his name.
Yeah, I like a song that he sung like, "Candy, candy, candy, girls want the candy." It was back in the 90s.
Back in the 90s?
His brother was in the Backstreet Boys.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He was like the Justin Bieber of the 90s, late 90s.
Oh, okay.
He's totally different now.
Well, Jagger gets an explosion onto one of the players from, I believe that was Tribe.
Oh, what? This is points just waiting there, taking down the DP, gonna be spraying and praying, trying to connect on the tasty treat from Ignite, and Ignite are going to just get out of grasp right there. Is this three members here?
Yeah, they're looking pretty too. They
didn't even get tagged.
Yeah, they got all 4 tires. They've got lots of health on their players. And that was about 70 bullets he put in there too. So
they didn't even seem to acknowledge the shots.
No, they were just like, this bloke's...
Yeah. But we did see, I don't know who that was taking the shots.
That was SL.
SL? No, the player though. We did see him utilize the tripod from the DP. They made sure to get that prone position because the tripod helps with accuracy.
Yeah, the stability of the gun.
Stability, yeah.
It's good stuff.
Not stable enough though.
No, not stable enough. It's always fun seeing the Darcy just change color into the spray or the spray paint they use. So that's fun.
It's like the Golden Falcon.
Oh yeah, it's quite nice.
Right here at the charging straight ahead into battle.
Oh.
The old school.
Granja Gaming will be taking a moment to check if the bridge is clear.
Jamon.
Jamon.
Chilling.
One of your favorites.
Yeah, for sure.
It's a good name. It is. I'll have to give it to him. It's a good name.
The best name. 3 kills. They got 3 kills.
Yeah, they got 3 kills. Then I'm taking a squad out pretty quick.
That's cool.
The Unnamed, I believe it was.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Seems like quite a while ago now.
Yeah, what? Ooh, that was like 9 minutes ago, maybe.
Roundabout.
Roundabout. Next circle.
Yeah.
Up. Going down to the quarry area. Still got a little bit of water in play. Hospital's going to be in play. Simplicity probably going to be rotating into the southern area of Georgia Pool sooner than later.
Beowulf on the kill feed now as he took out one of the Cream players. So he needs to turn up if they're going to. Uneven pushing in. Yeah.
Cloud9. Beowulf going to be pushing out the Cream.
Beowulf now on the outside. He's going to get taken down.
Pyro going for a risky revive right here. Going to be spotting out Cheeto, vaulting off that second story. Here comes another vault. Can Pyro connect these shots and get the revenge onto Joe? Joe's going to be turning around, taking them down and out. Cloud9 eliminated.
We're going to have to kick you off the broadcast,
Mustache Dave curse continues here.
No, they're going to have to pay you off or something because they can't catch a break.
To be fair, I'm pretty sure they're going into the semifinals.
Oh, so, yeah, certainly. They're definitely 100%.
Definitely, because they're up on the first page.
Yeah, they certainly will. Woo! That was That was one way to go out. So unfortunate for them.
Guns a-blazing.
Yep. Speaking of guns a-blazing, F2K are going to start aggressing onto ABADDON. F2K need points, so do ABADDON. So this is going to be a tight fight to see who comes out on top of this. Any kill here is so valuable. Can't believe the compound crashing. So risky. F2K, they've only got a few players up. This shadow from ABADDON juking. He's breaking the ankles of the F2K player. Consider yourself dunked on, fool. As he goes full. Yeah, let's do this. He's going to get the two thirsts as well. Get dunked.
Get dunked.
Continues to spray. Shadow, juking and jiving.
Juking and jiving and dunking.
Nice nade. Doesn't do any damage though as the player was on the other side of the roof. Now Shadow's coming in from the other side. This is the last F2K player remaining. If he goes out, you imagine their hopes go with him.
Yeah, they're just going to start crying all day long.
Crying in the club.
Crying in the club. Not an Usher song. Not a 50 Cent song. Oh!
Down they go. F2K out.
Down, baby, down. F2K down and out here. The final game
gone
of the group stages. Make sure you stay tuned after this game to get a full understanding on what squads will be moving to the semifinals, as we are going to have our admins make sure to tally up every single point, make sure it's accurate to the T. I heard a lot of our admins former accountants, so
got some
everything should add up. So if you're curious on who's going to be making it, stick around.
Tribe lost Sigurd, but they are still 3 strong with 1 kill under their belt. They are safe. You know that. They're on top 8. They will be happy with their performance in the groups. Still some stuff to work on.
I love Tribe.
Do you love Tribe? That's a strong. Love's a strong word, Dave.
I love them.
All right. Dave loves Tribe.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
You're good with that? Okay. Well, your love will carry them through.
Yep.
As they are down in the yellows in the swamps.
Yep, in the swamps. Maybe we're going to, you know what? If we get a swamps ending, that would be kind of cool.
Yeah, we can make some Shrek puns. Maybe some Shrek voice lines come out.
Just like that. Not though.
No, it's moved away.
We got quarry, a little bit of quarry into play.
Yep.
Some open fields.
Fields.
This is gonna be quite the clown fiesta of
Hong Kong.
End game here.
Well, what region would you want it in? If a Clown Fiesta does happen, you want it in the North American region, don't you?
Yeah. That's where
it's the best place.
It's the best place. So Kevin gonna be driving on here.
Kevin's got a racing car actually.
Racing car.
Speaking of racing, B2W, they're racing towards the top of the table as they're playing 2 chicken.
Oh, Outsider's getting crashed on right here. Tribe gonna be popping out. They don't appreciate that. They're gonna be calling their insurance company after that one. But before that, gonna be getting that loot.
They claim a man's life.
Oh, I mean, to be fair, that was almost a hit and run.
Yeah, he started it though.
Illegal here. That's illegal here on Erangel. ABD gonna be taking shots at Cream on the rotation. We saw the circle pop. You mentioned it.
Yeah.
Immediately, all the squads in the north hopping in their cars, sending it straight down south.
Sending it. Tribe have managed to rotate far west. They're not in the circle just yet. It looks like they'll try and come in on the southern side. This is the side of ABADDON at the moment. Team that needs points is see some pushing and shoving going around with the cars. They are looking to get as many points as they can. And these squads outside the zone need to rotate in. That's their ticket, their meal ticket, as we see.
They're going to be, Tribe using quarry. Pretty good because you have this high ground, right? You can kind of get a vantage point over your enemies. But for them, there's also other teams in quarry, like Cream and Ignite. Yeah, so I'm wondering if Tribe can potentially come up behind Cream, backstab Cream, and continue with the momentum here. Yes, they did lose Seagut early on, but after that drive-by, pull-up, car crash, incident.
Feeling confident.
Maybe shaken up, but definitely confident that they won the exchange.
Yeah. All right, get a little bit of momentum, get a little of fire in the
belly. Like that outsider scouting, though. Instead of just sending it, you pull up a little bit, get out, check your surroundings. Pull up a little bit, get out, check your surroundings.
You've done a bit of off-road driving. Rady's style.
That's some nice four-wheel drive right there. But Outsider's going to need to be careful heading right into Cream. Cream's going to be spotting him. Outsider's going to be popping out behind the UAZ, using it as cover. Might want to explode it. There we go. Now we get the hard cover.
Now he does have the hard cover, throwing out, I believe, smoke grenade as well. Maybe he was cooking a grenade to blow it up. No, there's the smoke.
Smoke. Yep, smoke it up.
So we have the Tribe members on the high ground, and we've got Outsider just cowering behind his broken UAZ at the moment. There is one Cream player in the Wizzy T, and then 3 in the 3-stack.
Lucifer, I love this position.
Yeah, if any player peeks out on that roof or on the windows on the southern side, he will light them up immediately. There is one player in the Wizard Tower, I don't think they've managed to scout that on the side of Tribe just yet.
Cheeto.
There we go, on the high ground.
Don't be peeking that. Lucifer's got you.
He certainly has.
Lucifer's got these windows. Got him covered. Lucifer does need to be careful, though. Like you said, the Wizard Tower Cheeto member from Cream might be spotting out Lucifer. Oh,
Cheeto's been firing off now,
shots.
so yeah, now they know. Lucifer, another good TV show, by the way, if you haven't watched it. It's pretty decent.
Pretty decent. Make sure you go
Circle.
check it out.
Circle has moved north towards Gacko, so all of these teams are outside of the zone.
That's a hard chip. That's a yoink.
That's a yoink indeed
Yoink.
for the North. The North do remember, and Outsider is getting sprayed down pretty heavily. He's under a lot of fire. He does get knocked out. Looks like they have a line of sight to finish him too as he tries to crawl over to his friends. Don't think it's going to happen. This is AVX versus B2W. You'd favor B2W in this engagement. They've been so hot today. 4 alive as well.
Oh, look at this open field fight happening right here.
Yeah, it could be. There is a tiny bit of deflate just in front of Killer.
Very little.
Very little, though.
Like a rock, too.
Rocks are very handy as they block bullets. And nobody likes to get shot by bullets, Dave.
It's the worst thing that can happen to you in this game. That and burning alive from a molly. Oh, we saw in the kill feed Joe
Outsider
taking down the Outsider, so able to get the best of him. Outsider was the member behind the UAS, but, you know, you mentioned a lot of these teams, they need to focus on positioning now as both Cream and Tribe were outside the zone, so I believe they're going to be trying to make the push. We're going to be looking at this fight, though, on the edge of the east in the zone. Let's see how it plays out.
Nice spray down, manages to find one of the B2W players rotating around, trying to get to his team. B2W are also trying to third party on a different engagement, so they might have to change their focus as their players are dropping like flies, Dave. Killer on the front line here has a decent line of sight if he just moves up this rock a little bit, but they are very wary of him. Spraying back, answering back. Now B2W have kind of converged, so they're not opening the angles to get the knocks. They are poking a beehive behind them as well, so they need to be very careful of being third-partied as they were laying shots onto the squads coming in.
Was that ABS
yeah,
taking some shots over there? Yeah. 6 Angry Men. They have a compound right south of Chopsticks. It's going to be north of this fight. Simplicity is going to be north of this as well. Let's pop over to Ignite as they will be popping over here trying to crash this red building, trying to take it up as theirs. This
and they will.
Where is this at, though? This is
ABADDON. They're just north of that.
North of this fight. Okay.
Yeah,
ABS.
so ABADDON do go out in 12th, so you'd think their run is done or just about.
We'll have to stick around, find out.
We'll have to stick around and find out. Killer gets chunked down to about 8%, 9% with that grenade. That's awfully specific. I could have just said 10.
It was like 8.5.
8.5? Yeah, well, that's
8
about right.
3/4.
This is the side of Granja Dell Gaming who have needed points all day, all tournament. They're finding themselves in the top 11, so placement points are plenty. They're going to find Tribe member rotating, not able to get the spray down on the car, though, to answer. This is Lucifer getting knocked by Sam, who has been on fire today for the side of the Pittsburgh Knights.
Can't be standing still in front of windows, though. That's a big no-no.
Side of St. Lucifer is actually, or St. Legends has actually got a knock onto Sam with a grenade, so
Lucifer is dead.
Lucifer is dead, unfortunately.
Dead. Oh,
here comes a compound crash. Sam's actually been taken out. Jagger's trying to get the return fire, but there's nothing to shoot at. So St. Legends have found themselves in a house surrounded by Knights.
Grego's bleeding out, though. Knights could use this moment to push. It is an even 3v3. If the Knights have some type of mollies, some type of grenades, now would be the time
Looks like
that they want to toss that in.
Yeah, Jagger's giving it his best, but it's not
Looks
good
like
enough
the revive.
at the moment.
Yep, revive's coming out, so it will be a 3v4. It looks like Vigilante is going to be popping in a vehicle. Are the Knights going to try to peel off this? I don't know.
Maybe. Jagger has just got a re-knock, so down to a 3v3 once more. Vigilante moves the car, but now he's choosing to
they're making the push. Okay, this is what you want to see.
He's watching that door, waiting for the spray down. He does spray, but too early. Timing isn't quite there.
There's a nice bait, though.
Jagger's going to come in from the southern windows and wear a few bullets for his troubles. He does get the knock, though. He will be traded out, potentially. He is. Now Knight's pushing up the stairs. Vigilante is going to get another knock, I believe, or just about, as one of the players tries for a drop shot. Knights are down to 1 player remaining. They're trying to go for the thirst instead of killing J7. J7 goes down. That's the Knights done. Their day is over. Their group stage is over. They won't be claiming first place, but second place isn't too bad to go home in the group stage.
Yeah, pretty good stats to write home to. Definitely not a bad thing. So, looking at the aerial view, we still got Cream, we still got B2W, ABS. They're driving on by.
They're hooning.
St. Legends looks like they're gonna have a little scuffle over there. Ignite, AV X. So a couple teams that really need to perform their hearts out right now
Certainly do.
are doing just that. They're still going to be alive. We got 9 teams remaining here. Teams looking to clutch it out here, get as many kills as possible.
Certainly looking to get as many kills as possible. One of those is Ignite, and they've actually dropped a player early.
This is good.
This is B2W, best performers of the day. Getting right stuck into Cream, and Cream are wearing it thick and fast at the moment. One of their players does get confirmed, so they're down to 3. 2 of them are very low HP.
Cream looked like they were pushing out into this fight, but then since all the angles were covered by B2W, quickly retreated back into the compound.
Cheeto's going to have a lot of work to do, but he's not going to be able to get anything done as the last Cream player is in the building, is making an exit. The players are hearing him move around. The Thirsters will come out too. I believe that might be Cream done and dusted as we are down to the final 8 teams. Cream Esports NA.
Wow, so B2W overtook them, stormed them in their building right there.
Overpowered them. B2W are on a tear today. 2 chicken dinners in a row, and now they're going into the top 8 with 4 alive.
And they're just taking all the fights they can do.
Yeah, they're not shying away from any of the fights. We've got AVX on the high ground. We've got that's Granja Gaming still in that compound there.
Yeah, hey, good for them.
They're working out.
They need this. They need this win. They need a chicken dinner. Need a couple kills to their name. So right now, all these teams are going to be in the new circle. B2W look like they're trying to get a better position, possibly
look at the top
push
of the
on
map,
up this hill.
St. Legends are now pushing in on this squad. I believe it's Ambush who... There was one knocked down, and they're pushing in for that second player, trying to confirm him, knock the team out. Meme goes down, and that will be Ambush going down, and St. Legends continue their pretty decent run of today.
Yep. They're being aggressive as well. I mean, the teams are definitely turning up for this game. They know how much is on the line, so they need to try their best here. Next circle is going to go on up. Simplicity, they're going to be in it. They're going to be favored. 6 Angry Men are going to be proactive with this, trying to gatekeep multiple teams that will be on the eastern edge as we see a couple teams start to make that push here. In particular, ABX and B2W going to have to fight this one out.
And fighting they are. There's one of the 6 AM players has fallen out of a car. That's not very smart. Keep your seatbelt on, buddy. AVX are wearing a few shots, but they are getting the better of this engagement versus 6 Angry Men. 2 6 Angry Men players are knocked out on the ground. One confirmed first there. Killer getting a big spray down on the rotating B2W players. Doesn't manage to get a knock off it. There was actually a run over there. One of the B2W players is collecting one of the 6 AM players. The 6 AM are hurting. This is a big moment in the game as a car explosion will go down. There's one B2W player remaining.
Woods,
Oh, he's on 1 HP. 1 HP. His Tempest is dropping low as well. This is all of a sudden kicking off in this action. The compound crashing. The pull-ups are in full effect as AVX now are 1 player on the dirt. And this is just Granja Gaming laughing at this comical appearance that's happening. You said it was going to be Clown Shoes mode, and we've got the Clown Nose equipped. It's honking.
St. Legends are pushing, though. Jama's doing their best to defend. I believe Diego's bleeding on out. Looks like the flush might come out, but X-Dat from 6 AM, the last remaining member, trying to cook up some grenades, trying to get a couple frags over here onto AVX. AVX Tempest taking some shots with the VSS, OP.
He's getting some meds now too, so he's going to be able to get that first aid kit up. Ooh, he's got to hide behind that tree. He doesn't know where these shots coming from. He's a bit lost in the sauce.
Lost in the sauce. B2W Woods able to survive.
Might last SL player.
Try to go for that snake and move.
Tempest manages to get the knock onto Simplicity and the Russell.
Wow, that
was a fast shot too.
Still going to be spamming the bullets too. Maybe popping some tires, maybe trying to connect anything, get some lucky shots out there. Oh, they're going to be receiving some fire in return from downtown Simplicity. They aren't too happy with those VSS shots that they are receiving out there.
I'm impressed they managed to locate it, actually. It's a bit of a narrow gap.
Nice little spot here.
AVX have managed to get themselves back up to 4 players remaining.
Oh, look at Woods.
Woods, the last player from B2W.
Took some shots. Woods, look at Woods' helmet. Super damaged here.
Super
damaged. It's a 1v4.
He's struggling.
It's a 1v4.
If he stands up, he's dead. He's going to get 1 knock. He's not
tried to get the flush.
Yeah, he
tried to get the flush. That was the right play.
That was the right play. 100%. Yeah. Try to get that extra point.
So they should be able to get the revive onto Micro TT. They should. Hopefully they do. Yep, the revive is coming out. Simplicity. My fear is next circle doesn't favor them. They have a large wheat field.
Oh, it does favor them at the moment.
It does. But what if the next circle
one
doesn't?
That's rough.
There's open sight lines for days. So
we've just lost a team. It was St. Legends that go out. So have they done enough to secure themselves a place in the top 24? As we see ABX pushing hard into Simplicity. Right now, they're compound crashing, and it's not really a compound, it's rock. And Simplicity are struggling here as they're very low HP, and they're out and gone. So they've been pushed by ABX.
Pushing across the field to the rock to take them out.
And another one comes in, but it's GRUNTo Gaming flying in on the Dacia. They're not going to manage to compound crash very well. There's only one player from GRUNTo Gaming. They went for the big play. It didn't pay off.
Okay, who else is doing it now? Who else is going for the big play? Looks like Lushy's going to be taken down now. So, what is it?
Ignite.
1v4?
1v3.
1v3? Well, it could be 4.
It's 4.
Hopefully this doesn't end up biting ABX in the butt over here, because they're going to be all the way out there in the open field.
Yeah, I can't imagine the fact of getting a 1v4.
And their vehicles, I believe, are ruined.
Out. Careful.
They're spotted.
He has been spotted, so...
He
gets the knock, though. But
trying to get the flush on the killer. Not able to do it. But that's going to be a 1v3. Going to be popping up. This could be dangerous. Spotting out one of the members.
Oh, yeah.
Taking some shots.
Unloads half his mag, but does apply to some bandages and goes down. The next zone.
Pretty much screwed after this, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, he's cooked, mate. He's put a fork in him. He's done. As he might try and make a run for that crate for cover.
I don't think we have any
Zone's
smokes.
at his back.
Yeah, we don't got no smokes here.
He's cooked. He's not going to... It doesn't look like he's going to try and move it.
Nope. Just faking him out.
Well, there you go. That's what's in the crate. But that's
just
the
in
end
case
of the
you
game.
want to know what was in the crate. We gave it to you.
We did give it to you, but we gave the chicken dinner to ABX.
I mean, crashing across the field, onto the rocks, onto Simplicity.
Gutsy play.
Yeah, very gutsy play. I mean, paying off. And then not only that, who came after that? There was someone else who's crashing on top of ABX.
Oh, Granja Gaming came after that. They own 3rd place. They went in straight in after they saw that crash happen. They were like,
hey, there's something going on over there. Let's go get it.
And they got sprayed down.
Sprayed down real quick, yeah.
Their compound crash, their crash was comical though, because theoretically, yeah, they went up the rock with the vehicle. Theoretically, they should have had an okay time of it. Maybe they took damage getting out of the vehicle, because it should have been
they crashed
like
it pretty
massive
hard.
Distractions. Yeah, they crashed it pretty hard.
So, well, there it is.
That's it. NA in the books. Group stage is done. So
here's the highlights from when Cloud9 was making the push onto the observatory tower, with Cream Esports able to defend their position. Joe, the last remaining member for Cream Esports, able to get the clutch there and continue the fight for Cream Esports in the final game.
Yeah, certainly was a game of little crashes, as this was poor Shadow breaking the ankles of these enemies, which was quite cute to see. F2K, this was them going out though, so they were getting pushed. Oh, this was the car crash. The hit and run, as you mentioned. Tribe managing to steady themselves after that for a little bit. This was AVX getting some more knocks onto B2W. This was the Pittsburgh Knights compound crashing, and it didn't quite work out that way. I think a nasty reload time here actually cost them a lot.
Yeah,
you see.
Usually you see players quickly swap a weapon to avoid that reload, and just wasn't the case here.
This was the last of B2W. That car blowing up really.
Woods trying to get the flush there. Right play.
Right play.
Right play.
This was the fun stuff though. This was the crashes coming in. Granja Gaming coming in very hard.
Here? Yeah.
Yeah, they got sprayed.
That happened very quick.
Yeah, it all happened in a flash.
Yeah, if you're Granja, you're like, we got this. We're dead.
All of a sudden, they didn't get this.
And just in case you want to see what's in the crate,
it was an M249.
We got you back.
We got you back.
We got you back.
Come in very handy, that M249. When it unused.
The crate, I didn't know. Could it have been used for cover?
It could have been used for cover. He didn't choose to move position. He chose to stay behind that burnt-out buggy. Don't know if that was the right play, but he didn't really have smokes to work with.
Not many options.
1v4, yeah. Pretty screwed either way.
Pretty screwed either way. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's it. We're going to check out the leaderboards from this previous game. Let's see how many points these squads were able to rack up. ABX getting the final chicken dinner here. 8 kill points, 20 placement points. Ignite right behind them. 4 kill points, 14 placement points. Granja Gaming. Whoop, whoop. Here come the police. 7 points with 10 placement points.
Yeah, no, it might not be enough for them to get out of that bottom section.
What about St. Legends?
St. Legends, maybe. They've had a decent day. This was the last. We only had 15 in the lobby, so that makes a little bit more sense. As I don't think the GRUNTo boys joined up.
F's in the chat.
F's in the chat. Cloud9 went out pretty early, 14th place, Dave. Their run
wow, they went out 14th there.
14th place, yeah, it was pretty rough stuff for them.
They got 1 point. They got 1 point.
Yeah,
That's what counts.
semi-finals is where it's at for them. They're in there.
Yeah.
We know that.
Yeah, they're in.
So they're going to need to.
Well, we don't know
turn
that
their
yet.
form around.
We'll confirm it in just a moment.
Well, there we do
There we
know
go.
it now,
There we'll confirm
as
it.
they are sitting at 4th place overall. So they have secured themselves their spot into the semi-final. ADP Gold Tribe, some nice names up there. These are all safe teams.
Safe.
Safe as houses. You bet your bottom dollar
It's like,
on that.
you know, in baseball, when you hit a home run, but then you got to slide to the base and then safe.
Safe.
Right in time when the player almost tagged you out with the ball. So here's the next page, 9th through 16th place. Also safe. And Wild Card Space Station, BTW, Omen Elite, one of my favorite teams. Revenants, one of your favorite teams.
Yep.
APX able to make it into that 14th position after today's games. BTW shooting it up to 11th place.
Yeah, they had a fantastic day, shooting all the way up to 11th. I wonder where they started. We have to go back and check that because it was an absolute beautiful day from them.
Yeah,
so
who
many
was your
chicken
question?
dinners. B2W. Who did they start at?
BTW.
Please don't tell me you have to turn that page to find out. We turn a page though, and these teams are also safe. As they have
BTW, they're in 27th place.
27th place to 11th in a day. That is
27th today.
crazy. 6 Angry Men find themselves up there. HQA and Latinos Unidos do survive. Blood and Loyalty, Ignite, they're in there. Method. Saint Legends, Dave, I got bad news, Dave. I got real bad news, buddy.
Ignite made it,
Ignite made it.
Ignite, they were in 26 come
26 come today, so they
Yep.
made it out of the hot seat and into some more comfortable pants.
Wow, I feel like Saint Legends played their heart out today.
And look how close they were. They were in that 25th position.
Man.
Unfortunately for them, it just wasn't enough. Oh, GRUNTo, though, they had a tournament to forget with only 5 kills over 10 games.
It's like Men in Black, the little thing that gets rid of your memory, the flash thing. Yep, that's what GRUNTo wants right now. So we'll grant it. We got suits on.
Men in Black,
We just did it. There you go.
Certainly. So you can figure out that one, boys. These were the top killers of the tournament, of the group stages. Sam manages to find his way in there, up into 4th place after a decent performance at the end of the day. But it is simple on 32 kills that will lead it out.
Yep.
Infinex had a fantastic group stage. They dominated from pretty much start to finish. And that reflects in the kill tallies as they have 2 of the top 3.
Yeah, so if you like to, you know, put some bets on teams moving forward, definitely a safe bet for
Certainly.
Moving forward into the semifinals. But B2W, talking about betting, not like theoretical, like
of course,
gentleman's agreement.
Yeah.
Do you think they can? I mean, because they pulled out quite the hat trick today. They were in 27th coming into today. Now in 11th place. Like,
that's a big move.
I don't know if I would have guessed that, if I could have predicted that.
No, I wouldn't have guessed that at all. I had them pretty much
done
and dusted.
Sad to say, but I mean, that was just based off of the previous performances, so you can't really hate us for that.
No. So we have lost 8 teams, unfortunately. So 16 teams remain, or 24 teams remain, actually. We'll whittle our way down to 16 eventually, though.
That's it.
That's
We're
it.
done.
Yeah.
Sorry for the teams that didn't make it. Better luck next time. Back to drawing boards. We appreciate you trying your hardest here in the group stages. And congratulations to the teams that did make it. We'll be casting and watching you guys tomorrow as it's going to reset. All your squads are going to have Fat Zero right there, starting from the bottom. So, ladies and gentlemen, smash shouts, Mustache Dave. Make sure you go follow us. Make sure you go subscribe to the YouTube channel, PUBG Mobile Esports. Hit that subscribe button and download PUBG. Don't stop playing PUBG Mobile. We'll be back tomorrow.